Hello, Internet. Oh, man, look at Travis coming in just at the right time.
Oh, yeah, perfect timing, sorry.
How the heck is everybody doing? Patrick's watching fucking Batman v Superman outside. I can't concentrate with those noises in my ear. Who is ready for some magic? Oh, dropped all my cards on the ground. I'm not ready for magic.
No, apparently not.
Happy Sunday night, Game of Thrones night to everyone who watches Game of Thrones. I'm watching it probably tomorrow, hopefully. Happy Silicon Valley night. I'm definitely watching that tomorrow. DJ Justin in the house. This room is fucking hot already. Here, I'll turn you on.
It's not that bad.
I have very high body heat, so I'm like hot everywhere.
Oh, I have very low body heat.
Yeah, I'm literally a lava volcano.
Oh.
Yeah. As you know, on Sunday nights we play Magic. We have me, Travis, Bryn, and Patrick. We're playing Peasant Keep to start, and then we're going to be playing probably some Standard afterwards.
Standard?
Yeah, we're going to try out some Standard. We have, what are you playing?
I have, like, white-black creatureless control.
Nice. Bryn is fevered,
He's playing
the goggles. Yep. And Patrick, I believe, is black-red vampires. And I only play limited, so fucking suck it. 21 Sewer Lava Volcano, I agree. Do we need to call you a ambulance? Please do, Sea Otter. I'm a very sad person, and I really want someone to come and hold me, so that would be great. How is Patrick doing for deck building?
No, he's done.
He's done.
Batman on his phone.
So why don't we do the first match?
Sure.
Which will be you against Patrick.
Okay.
With the decks that Travis and I built you.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Don't close the door, Brent. It's fine. I'll get it.
Oh, no, we have to give him the decks, so we'll get them to Patrick to come in here.
them
Oh, I
these.
didn't... We'll make Patrick come to us.
Okay.
Binary Cupcakes is now hosting the stream. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, bud.
Did we?
Yes,
Oh,
of
it
course.
smells beautiful. I need to give Justin this thing.
And here's yours.
Are
Feel
Bryn and I playing first?
Yes.
Okay.
You sit on game board side again.
Sure.
By the way, feel free to sideboard judiciously if you feel it. I had a very hard time building this deck and finding what to cut. So
Because there were so many playables.
I had to cut
Yeah, there's so
12.
many playables.
I had to cut
Okay,
12.
well, if there's too many playables, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Brent, I had to cut 3 cards.
Your deck
All right.
is trash.
So 1 second, we'll just have to. Oh, the door's not closed, Patrick. You're too strong. It can't close behind you.
I know.
Patrick's deck is going to wreck Brent's.
All right, so we got Patrick on the left.
Like, if you can consistently produce creatures from turn, like, 2 to 5.
You know,
Brent, and, like, honestly, if you can produce a creature on, like, turn 2 and turn 3, Brent's in trouble.
I'm gonna call it just white black. Let's call it white black. And then we have Bryn. Oh, perfect. He's there already.
Oh, yeah, Brent's deck started as Reanimator and just...
So what should we call it?
Never got there.
What do you want to call your deck?
Still die control.
Sultai Control.
I think, yeah, it's got a little bit more... It's got slightly more green than red.
Boom. We'll transition over. And we're ready for some magic. They're shuffling up. I'm excited to see this. White black. I'll give it a fancy nickname. We'll just call it.
It's gonna be like one of those car accidents where you know it's horrible and disgusting, but you just can't look away.
Well, I'm interested to see. You know, my deck has. We're gonna call it white black removal because it has a fuck ton of removal. Because you know, it just kept coming around. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take this. Oh, sure, I'll take this.
No, I like pack 1. I got a 2nd pick or 3rd pick reanimate. And I was like, man, I'll see another reanimation spell by the end of the 4th pack.
That was actually because I handed you the reanimate. I remember that. And I was thinking, I looked at it, I was like, should I do this? But then there was also, what was it, like a Mother of Ruins, and I'm like, yeah, we'll take.
No, the answer was no. Not
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm glad you experienced it because
yeah. No, I should have just drafted red aggro actually, just red.
Patrick's yelling at me. I can hear you normally. No.
Yes. Tell them that you asked for my opinion, and I said yes.
Yes, we did draft 4 packs, 41 cards.
Yeah, we drafted 4 packs.
I probably
so we only had
did
4
not
people in
cut
the
a
draft.
creature. I probably
Just
did
to
not
make
cut
decks
a
a little more
creature.
consistent. And like, thank God, otherwise Bryn's deck would just be...
This deck is 41 cards as far as I can count.
Yeah, that's intended.
No, Travis did not build it. Ergo, it is not supposed to be 41 cards.
You're gonna crush Bryn. This deck's got awful.
Take it off a basic land.
Brandon, your deck's actually 40, right?
I'm counting 40. I'm counting 23 creatures, 23 spells, 17.
Alright.
Yeah.
17, 23?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, 23 lands, 17 creatures.
Yeah, that's what I counted. I mean, there was that time when I didn't give Ben the correct color of mana.
Yeah, you gave him planes
Instead
instead
of,
of
Like,
islands.
yeah. Drafting the deck and then streaming is always a nightmare, trying to get it all set up.
Yeah.
So let's see.
It's also nerve-wracking when you're drafting, you're like, man, I hope my deck performs well. More so than like the deck you're given.
All right, so hopefully I did. I remembered. He's counting 41 again, but
Just play.
yeah. I counted 23. Maybe there's two stuck together, but I counted 23 and 17. So
You know, on some of the sleeves on Patrick's cards, some of them are just like massive.
yeah,
Like,
Well, he
a
does- yeah,
full,
he-
like half a centimeter taller than the other ones.
he doesn't change them much. So
Still.
OC Brad's saying there were 40, and 21 Sewer saying start the movie.
Tolan Sewer's bad.
Oh, 21 Sewer's Ben? I thought 20. Oh yeah, because Draco is
Andrew.
he's counting them still. He
Oh
doesn't.
my god.
You know, I will rarely run a 41 card deck, but you know, I trust OC Brad to the ends of the year.
I try not to.
Unless you're
build
building for-
41 cards for other people. I'll play 41 then.
They're flipping a nickel to determine. I'll keep you updated. Patrick says heads because he loves head, and tails came up. You know, I think that's
It's unfortunate for Patrick.
that he loves head or that tails came up.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both, no doubt.
Yeah.
All right, so they're shuffling
Because
up.
There was no head for Patrick, and also he doesn't get to go second. Or he doesn't get to go first.
He put them in 7 piles, and then there were 5 at the end. 35 plus 5 does equal 40.
Oh, look at you go, OC
Yeah.
Brad.
OC Brad is he's my lawyer at what was it? OC Brad Dragon and Associates.
It's an awesome lawyer firm.
Yeah. All right, so Sultai Control that started as
Yeah, he's got a mountain in his hand.
and a swamp. He has a forest and the Harmonize, which is
It's like the fucking
he has 3 lands in there. I think Patrick's gonna run with this.
I'm sorry, bro.
They're asking about where's the dice. There's the Vivid Counter, and that's exactly why
I'll
he was
run the
asking.
dice up
Sure.
real quick, actually.
Yeah.
I still remember that.
Nomad Outpost to start from Patrick. Vivid Crag on Bryn's side.
Give me a second.
Don't worry, I'm just saying lands right now. OC Brad, Dragon, Associate, and Head Associate. Hell yeah, OC Brad.
All 4 of them.
There we go. Alright. He's pro squeedoing over to Bryn. He dropped the planes to follow up. Bryn followed up his Vivid Crag with a swamp. And we got a forest. As far
OC
as-
Brad, if you're the associate and head associate,
No,
like,
I-
who are you associate to?
I'm the head associate, and Eric is the associate.
Oh.
We're going to drop Necrogen Scudder, dropping Patrick down to 17.
Who's the dragon?
That's one of the usernames called Dragon Man.
Oh, okay.
And then we got go for
Oh, look
Throat.
at Bryn's mana. Flawless.
Yeah, like he's good.
Flawless.
This
You
this
can harmonize this turn. Yeah.
he's doing the harmonize. Yeah, I can't believe that happened.
That's a really solid 3-4 harmonize, Bryn. Patrick's like, what is this bullshit?
That blows my mind.
Turn me back on.
I did, yes. Yeah, you're back on. Alright. So
Remember what I said before? I'm excited. Like, it's Bryn.
I can't believe. Like, is that the one time it's gonna happen? You know how sometimes you just run perfect.
Probably.
We got Shrine of Loyal Legion, and he's gonna follow it up with a Mother of Runes.
Shrine might be a problem for Bryn game 1. Game 2, he has a Pyroclasm and
In a sideboard.
a Static Caster in a sideboard.
Nice. We got a Possessed Scab.
Can get
all
back
around
his
Bryn's.
harmonize for infinite. Oh no, just go.
Go for the throat. Yeah, that makes sense. He's gonna want to kill something.
Oh no, I wouldn't have been surprised if Bryn went for the harmonize just for
Drawing more
Value.
cards. Yeah.
because Patrick doesn't have a ton of pressure.
All right. I think we're gonna see a Bone Shredder here.
Yeah.
To get rid of that scab. And he says that doesn't do anything because the creature is black.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
he's gonna instead drop ourselves a Knight and Obligation.
Take
There
that
we go.
up. Is there any
And-
red in the deck?
No red in the deck.
Just a white black tap tool.
Yep. Just to the
Yeah.
get that going. So Knight of Obligation is a 2/4 or 3/4. I think
2/4.
it's a 2/4 with Extort
And
and
vigilance.
Vigilance. But that Baleful Strix anyone else's stream in and out. We haven't dropped any frames yet, OC Brad, but I'll keep my eye on that. But now Mom is basically active.
Yep.
So
I mean, that's fine. Like, he's got the anything that Patrick attacks with, he can block with the Strix.
Yep.
When he tries to give the guy protection with Mom, he can
go for the
get the guy with the go for the throw, and presumably has another piece removal to
Yep.
get the Mom with.
Yeah. And I know Patrick's aware of the go for the throat, so he's going to be very cautious
Yeah.
about such a thing.
No, he knows that exists. That shrine's gonna be scary for Bryn though.
It's going to just keep getting bigger.
Yeah.
Heliod's Emissary,
That's good.
which actually seems really good against Baleful Strix.
Yep.
Because
I mean, you don't usually feel.
And
too
he
good
is
keeping
extorting
the
it.
2 drop tap down.
19
Patrick goes up to 21. Not
just needs a Telestrator. Oh hell yeah,
Patrick goes up to 21 if he extorted.
he did. He went down to 17.
Oh yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, because the Scudder died.
Yeah.
I'm paying attention to this game.
And there's a Bane of Balaged, which is
Mhm.
good. Goes down to 18.
Mnemonic Wall.
Nice.
Oh, baby.
He's probably gonna get that harmonized back
I mean,
because
like,
that's the
that's
only thing
his
that's in
goal.
the graveyard.
Yes,
So
that is his target.
he's keeping up that go for the throat, the ever-present threat
Yep.
of it. But that Shrine of Loyal Legion is getting bigger and bigger.
6 is scary.
Yeah. All right, so he's saying that's a good draw when he drew a Plains.
Yeah,
Because
keep
he
on the
wants
Bane
he
now.
wants to cast that Bane, which is perfect against a deck like Bryn's.
Yep.
Because let's move into combat. He's coming in with the Emissary, tapping down the wall. Scab
So,
blocks
trade,
that.
He's gonna
Yeah.
bait out the go for the throw here.
Yeah, he's fine with it. And he's
Oh.
taking 2 from the Knight of Obligation, which also was attacking.
Patrick did have the option to mom it and see if Patrick or Brim would go for the throw, and then that would pull the removal spell out of his hand, so his Bane of Balaged
Would be
wouldn't be in danger, but
he's no, he's gonna play the
Patrick does
Bane
play
of
foils
Balaged?
where possible. You know, like monetary concerns permitting.
Yeah.
Also, if there's like a full art that he just likes the art on more, he'll play that.
So now he's keeping that the Bone Shredder still in hand because there's still he can do the
and then like he can get the Mnemonic Wall.
but that doesn't seem as
That's not
Yeah.
very good.
no. All right, so now I think it's the question of because he's probably gonna hold back because I don't think he's gonna want to attack with he's mortifying the Baleful Strix.
Yep.
There's an Extort again. Now clear sails. He's gonna probably swing it with the Knight and the Bane.
Bryn, can't see what else he's got in his hand, but actually I'm surprised he didn't harmonize last turn.
Getting rid of those. And it looks
He's gonna just take 7 on the chin.
he's at 7.
I imagine Bryn's gonna be digging for a second removal spell.
Yep. Because now that the Baleful Strix is gone.
Yep.
He hit his lands really well though.
Bryn's gonna scoop that up.
Bryn's is scooping it up. Game 1 goes to Patrick.
That's fair. He can't blame that one on me. On deck construction.
No, just Patrick had
Mother.
removal and Mother where it mattered, right? Yeah. Hey Odin, how's it going? Sorry I missed that.
Bryn's bringing Static Caster, solid choice.
He's looking through it in shock and dismay.
Bryn is?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And yeah, I told Patrick that there's so many things that I was having a hard time cutting, so I told him to look at his sideboard and adjust accordingly.
Mm-hmm. Ben says, I think he's trying to rebuild.
But yeah, and then Patrick said, I got, because I think, was I, yeah, Bryn had white in his, right? But like, I was just getting good shit.
Yeah.
He's taking out light form and probably bringing in Relief Captain.
Get the basics out. He has to play some basics, so he has 5 non-basics. That was my big reason behind including red in the deck, is because like
He's bringing in
4
Relief
of the
Captain.
5 non-basics produce red.
Mm,
And I was
mhm.
like, for like Electrolyze and Yeah, I can't remember the card's called. Cost 1 red, some Dark Ascension, sorcery, draw 2, discard 2.
Faithless
flashback.
Looting.
Faithless Looting, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No, that seems fine.
that's
Especially,
like, that's free.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I just play like this Swiftwater Cliffs instead of an island, and
Mhm.
like I'm already playing this Crumbling Necropolis.
no, I think stuff like that. Whenever we play, because usually in Patrick's Cube we play 3 players,
Yep.
so I build greedy fucking decks because there's time, right?
Yeah.
That's actually why I don't build the same kind of decks when we play one-on-one, because it's inherently less of a greedy format, but also because I've never had a chance to build an actual like viable deck with this cube.
No, Brent and I just build all garbage all the time.
It's fun. You know, I like it. They're fun to watch and they're fun to play. And Patrick built me apparently a teamer deck that he said was very greedy, so we'll see how that goes. But if your deck's greedy too, maybe we'll get like a
There's like a blue-red card that Sandsep Citadel on the deck, so that's
a blue-red card and then a land that produces
yeah.
every color but
Turn
blue
and
and red. Yeah.
And yeah, the Sandsep Citadel produces white, green, and black. So
That
I'm not
is-
gonna look any further than that.
That is fucking funny. Alright, well
So that's my deck.
he's looking at that Bone Shredder being like, but then again, I was Bryn's deck there. We saw some creatures, and because there's so many colors, was that really a representation of Bryn's deck? It looks like he's taking out Knight of Obligation, and he's bringing in something else. But I don't know about that.
I know I didn't put this Edge Historical into my deck.
It looks like he's taking out Plated Crusher and Reanimate, and bringing in is it Staticaster and that Knight of Infamy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And if he decides he doesn't want to do the reanimate thing, I probably committed a little too hard to it.
And it looks like Patrick is actually trying to build his deck a bit more aggressive.
That's fair. He wants to get Bryn under a lot of pressure before he can get his lands up.
Yep.
Because Bryn does have some bombier spells. He's got Electrolyze, can 2 for 1 with. He's got Barter and Blood, stuff like that.
Barter and Blood. Yep, that thing's solid. Hello, Killer Beast. How the heck is it going? Alright, we're gonna see some shuffling up. Looks like Patrick's still sideboarding. He's talking in that weird gibberish voice he does. It looks like Bryn is ready. I mean, he ultimately just took out the Reanimate and probably one of the big Reanimate targets, so.
No, that's completely reasonable.
Yep.
Hey, Tim.
How's it going, Tim? What's the Trolls deck ever, Killer Beast? So yeah, he is, Patrick said that he is, siding out a lot of the control-y aspects and making it more aggressive, which I think is good because he can change it into.
He wants to be the aggro against Bryn.
Yeah.
If he tries to compete late game, he's probably gonna lose.
All my cards are either 1/1 death touch, destroy creature, counterspell, or unblockable. That seems black blue.
Sounds like it's fun to play
Hmm.
against.
There's
For
Garrick.
sure. Yes, thank you.
All right, Brandon, I imagine is going to be on the play because.
There's something to be said for Bryn
Oh,
going on
no,
the draw. Just
I
so he
think
can
the
draw an extra card that might be the land he needs.
I think the reason why he won't is because he heard Patrick say I'm going to be more aggressive here. So it looks like he has 2 lands,
Thank you, Brad.
but nothing really beyond that. Yeah, make sure you hydrate. I don't have my water in here, OC Brad. What do I do? Dropping Sensei's Divining Top.
Yep.
And it looks like he actually drew a land on the top, which means Patrick's going to get a turn 2 Council's Lieutenant. Which,
Nice.
if unanswered,
That's scary.
yeah.
Ideas for cards to add to a troll deck. People, if you're willing to go for more proactive, people generally don't like hand discard, targeted discard.
Yep.
Stuff like Thoughtseize, Inquisition of Kozilek, Duress.
And even just stuff like the Hint to Torak,
Ostracize.
right?
Hint to Torak is especially real because it's random.
Yes.
Yeah, your friends will hate you if you play Hint to Torak real fast.
Yeah.
And Mind Twist. Mind Twist is
Yes.
also
Yeah.
usually a no-no in most groups.
Alright, we're going to see Go for the Throat.
For no encounters, Dismal Failure is one I used to like a lot.
He hit him, and Patrick screamed in joy.
Dismal Failure is 4 mana,
We're
counter
going to see
spell.
Drawn as Emissary.
That spell's controller discards a card.
I think this is not the start
No, I think Bryn's
that Bryn
dead.
wanted. So we'll see. I mean, top was a good place to start.
Yeah.
But I don't think he. And then he has a relief captain that he's very excited about.
Your deck's good. the deck that you built is good.
I don't know if I'll be able to beat it. There's that go for the throat. Let's see if it does
So you
anything.
just assume
Oh, he's just
gonna
gonna
beat me.
I don't assume anything. Patrick says this was very greedy. Patrick gains 1, he loses 1. No, I don't know. He's supporting these two.
It's just like, oh no. He's got that knife in for me. He can block the consoles with 10 like all day.
Yeah.
But the emissary is gonna.
It's gonna
like,
hit for
chunk
4. Goes to 13.
Yeah, that's bad times. Bring Whiting
Yeah.
importance, power cosmic idiot. Bring Whiting here, third land drop, you idiot.
They missed the Drana's emissary trigger, but just to note, I did not.
Good job. You stay on top of stuff.
And if it's from a limited set I played, I'm pretty good.
Bryn's turn is probably just gonna be flashback, like twice and lose.
How do I see deck lists on this machine? We actually, unfortunately, do not have deck lists for this one because we had to get started. There's Batman joining the fray.
Yeah, we were lazy. No deck list today. I'm sure that Bryn will be happy to come in here and tell you about all the garbage I put in his deck, though.
Alright, what are we going to see from Patrick? I think it's a Sengir Vampire, which, I mean, there's a Triplicate Spirits, but I don't think that's really what he wants to do right now.
Probably not.
I imagine we're going to swing in and we're going to see Sengir.
Yep.
He's saying he's taunting Andrew with his pen. He's moving to combat. We're going to see a go for the throat here on the Council Lieutenant. That makes sense. But, I mean, he got the value out of it, right?
Yep. I'm a little bit surprised he decided to kill the Consul's Lieutenant over the Emissary.
Mm-hmm.
Because he could block the Lieutenant all day with his knife infamy. But, I mean, like, I can't see what's in his hand, so... He's got Bar and Blood in there, it looks like.
We see Triplicate Spirits.
Well, that's really bad for Bryn.
Yep. Brutal.
I think that, like, removes Bryn's out. There's Baleful Strix there, it's good. But
Yeah.
pretty much...
Just hoses. Well, it's going to kill the Emissary, right? Actually, he probably won't even swing with the Emissary. He'll just leave it as a drain.
Yeah.
And just swing it with the Spirits. Baleful Strix. He'll draw a card.
Yeah. He's gonna pick up the Swamp, play the Swamp. Ideally, like, do something with the rest of his mana.
Look at this. You're from the future.
Yeah, Demonic Tier.
Alright, what's he going to find?
Probably... Is it Stagcaster?
Yep.
Like, also ideally a red land, but... like, come on. It's quite a delay.
Yeah, really. Flame McLovin, thank you so much for the follow. We really appreciate it. Welcome to the table. We need like a magic thing that we say on the Sunday stream. You know, like, not as something like just as draw well, because everyone says that, right? Maybe something like, open a Tarmogoyf. And then ship it. All right, he's passing. Trigger on the Emissary, he goes to 23.
Unless you need them.
Yeah. Okay. So he's probably going to swing in an attempt to bait out the Baleful, and then he's going to drop the Sengir and just be like...
It's so screwed.
He takes 5. He takes 3, goes to 5.
What did you burn that Demonic Tier for?
No. Was it that?
Because he's got a Sultai Charm in his hand that's uncastable.
Yeah.
That's a Crumbling Acropolis. He's got an Artisan Kozilek in his hand.
Yeah.
He's gonna tap that and try to draw like a real land. It's not comes to play tap land.
But it does gain him a life, but it's not
Yeah.
fast enough, right?
Nope.
I think Patrick's pretty happy right now. He's singing.
Patrick's not a particularly gracious winner.
No. Trigger on the
If
Emissary.
we're being honest here.
Is that a Dismember?
Bryn also has Jetting Spellscape. Jane Glass Kate.
Yeah, he dismembers, Baleful Strix.
Jungle Hollow.
Comes in with everybody except for the
Haunter
inspiring
Blade,
captain. Bryn dies.
Dead. My match prediction was correct.
He had a crazy start. So he took out Fate's Fetter's Light Form and Knight of Obligation. Yeah, he brought in the Pegasus, Council's Lieutenant. Yeah, he got very lucky to get the double white off the bat.
Yep.
Especially because I'm running both Sign and Blood and him, so I did double black for that reason. Diamond Dragon 2002, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome
That's
to the
really
goddamn table.
inconsistent.
Yeah, this one came before them. All right.
Everyone's like, all my deck's garbage.
So they're finishing there. I imagine they're going to come in here and relieve us of our duties. Then you and I are going to go butt our decks together and see what comes out on top, right?
Yeah, probably.
I'm excited for it. Patrick implied that my deck was greedy as fuh. So we'll see how that goes.
I'm playing 5 colors.
Amazing.
So, from what I've seen, anyway.
I'll sit on board game side.
Okay. Yeah, might as well get this already go for him.
Yeah. So I'm Teamer.
I've never renowned a consul's lieutenant before.
I'm happy for you.
It feels good. When you take the
Hey,
greedy.
Hey,
You
Travis.
didn't build a real deck.
No, you didn't.
Okay, I picked Reanimate in the first pack, and I was like, I'll get another Reanimation spell, and then just never saw one. I
So
was like,
shit,
there's 4
okay,
packs
so-
to go.
All right, we're gonna just do a little quick tiny turnover, and we'll be right.
And,
Then we'll be ready for our next match. So just bear with us for a second, but we'll be almost ready to go.
I have to go.
I was standing right here before the sun come up. All around.
Hey guys, what's up? It's us,
Yeah.
Bryn and Petrie. Guys, you just watched play. Flex or pre-recorded. It's all live, baby, and it's all natural. Live and natural. Oh, yeah, they already. So, Bryn built, it looks like S color.
That's not really 5 color.
That's not really 5. You think it's more 4 color?
It's like a 4 color deck.
So Bryn built, scooch in closer, you're off camera, or I could just,
fine.
there we go. So Bryn built Travis's deck, and I built Georgie. Yeah, what did you think about the draft? What did you think about like the signals, or like what you were seeing, or?
I wasn't paying attention to the signals, honestly. I usually just pick the cards that I think will be fun to play. I take as much of the mana focusing as I can so that everyone else will have bad mana. Because, you know, it's easy to beat people when they can't cast spells. So.
Diamond Dragon, Kolaghan's Command is an exceptional card. It is an extremely strong card.
It is very good.
I just beat Bryn today with it at game day. Playing Black-Red Vampires.
I mean, like, the one Kolaghan's Command had nothing to do with it.
I know, I didn't need to destroy your Pyre. I should have aimed it at your face to do 2 more damage.
You could've just, yeah.
But yeah. Travis has an opening hand. It's got a Starfish in it, a War Leader's Helix, a
Does he
Crumbling
have any
Necro.
lands?
He's got, yeah.
Does he have a Crumbling Necropolis?
And,
No, he can't. He can't because it's in this deck.
And Justin's got
Stuff.
a Jungle Shrine. That was not very clear how long he showed that. Tap lands, try lands for everyone, both from one from Shards of Lara, one from Khans of Tarkir. Oh, turn to Duskwatch Recruiter. That thing is sick.
That's okay.
It's a 2-mana 2/2 that's a human werewolf. It transforms and it says
It's not as good as Starfish.
2 commands in the main board. Oh, 2 commands main deck for me, I had. Duskwatch Recruiter has an activated ability, 3 generic. You may reveal the top 4, is it?
I am not sure. I haven't played with that card yet.
It's very strong. And you may put a creature, Heir of the Wilds for Justin, among them into your hand, and then the rest into your graveyard. It's good because of the werewolf clause that says don't cast a spell to flip it, so you can still get value out of it while not casting a spell. Travis loses 1 life to his Phyrexian Rager and draws a card. Just keeping Justin off that Duskwatch Recruiter flip. When it flips, it says creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast.
We're just going to try to cobble this mess into something.
Looks like they're trading their Heir of the Wilds for their Phyrexian Rager. Seems like Justin got the short end of that stick. Heir of the Wilds is a much higher value card.
Well, Phyrexian Rager replaces it.
Why didn't Justin cast the Whirler Rogue and give it unblockable by tapping the 2?
I don't know.
That seems like a huge misplay from Justin.
Maybe.
Because you can... No, there's no Thopters. Yeah. So, yeah, Whirler Rogue is a 2/2 that comes in. It says put 2 1/1 artifact flying creature Thopter tokens into play. And you can tap 2 artifacts you control to give target creature you control unblockable. Conceivably, if I was playing the deck, I would have tapped the 2 Thopters to give the Heir of the Wild unblockable.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he was hoping that he'd block with the Starfish. Game day promo today was Incorrigible Youths for the participation promo, and the top 8 promo was Anguished Unmaking.
Yep. So now all of Justin's creature cards cost 1 less to cast. Yeah.
Or something?
His werewolf is flipped.
Okay.
So he can... No, he's far and away. He's bouncing the werewolf and making him sacrifice a creature. Oh no, he's just farring it. Yeah, he just bounced it. Justin's laughing maniacally. I guess he hit something he liked. At the very... Yeah, he can get in for 2 in the air here with his 2 Thopters. And the recast is Recruiter. Or cast something bigger. Ooh, Rancor.
Rancor is very good.
+2/+0 and trample when the equipped creature would be... He's taking 6. And then he passes a Duskwatch Recruiter. Rancor gives +2/+0 and trample, and when the equipped creature dies, you return Rancor from your graveyard to your... Oh god.
Incremental Blight, that card is a house.
Incremental Blight is a sorcery from Shadowmoor. It says put 3 -1/-1 counters on 1 creature, 2 on another, and 1 on another.
Yeah.
It's really strong. It's a 3-for-1 always. So Travis actually has managed to pretty much stabilize the board with 1 card. Balling. What is do when 1 is balling? This is like you're a baller.
I usually
Baseball.
try to avoid going to the park.
Basketball. He's vapor snagging his Whirler Rogue in response. He's going to lose 1 life. He wants to save it. He's going to lose his Rancor though. Right? Because the creature...
I think so. I think Rancor is worded weird.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't care if the creature dies, just if it goes to the graveyard from the battlefield.
Well, it's not going to the graveyard
No,
from
but
that.
like Rancor is.
Oh.
I think that's all it cares about. It's a strange one.
Attacks with his 3/1 flying Thopter.
Yeah, Travis might be in a little bit of trouble.
And then he's playing Whirler Rogue to shit out 2 more 1/1 Thopters.
I'm not sure he can beat.
Rancor and Whirler Rogue.
Well, just Rancor in general.
Well, I think I took Rancor turn 2,
Yeah.
or pick 2, excuse me. It's a really strong card. No, I picked Kitchen Finks, then Rancor. I was like, none of the people here on this stream do anything related to any sort of physical activity, except for me. I lift. I lift things, then I put them back down
Yeah, I mean,
where I found them.
I do that, but usually I put them down somewhere else because it's part of my job.
Travis Cows, Chandra's Outrage, is that?
That one is Flames of the Firebrand.
Flames of the Firebrand. It does uncommon for 3, 2 in a red sorcery, and it says deal 3 damage as you choose, divided among up to 3 targets. Comes in for 6 with the Whirler Rogue. 6? No, 4. Putting him to 6, yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Justin says, pass to you, and to turn Travis scries with the scry fish.
Yeah, it's like a Jace, but not.
It's like a Jace, but not. I'm actually reasonably pleased with how Justin's mana is playing out for him, because I was very sketchy with how I built the deck. I was like, oh god, this land is not good.
Looks like Travis does have a War Leader's Helix, so he can kill the
Yeah,
Warlord Rogue and
And-
go back up to 10.
seems good.
That's not the worst thing ever.
What does
It's not great because he still has to find a way to win the game, and he doesn't really have any of those.
it looks like he's, yeah. Travis gains 4 life, goes up to 10. War Leader's Helix was an instant from
Like
Dragon's Maze?
Dragon's Maze or
Yeah.
something like that.
Instant 2 red and a white, deals 4 damage to target creature player, and you gain 4 life. It's like Lightning Helix, but bad, because it's 1 extra damage for 2 more mana.
It's debatable.
He's playing Eternal Witness
Oh, good.
to regrow his Whirler Rogue.
That seems good. I think Travis has burned most of his Wrath options here.
He's scrying through his whole deck, so well, what are the solutions in this? He already played Incremental Blight, so what else can he do?
No, it would have been the Flames of the Fire.
He's actually-
got a Stagger Shock, which kills
Yeah.
one guy, but
Justin's deck actually has some very resilient threats. Like they, yeah. Does he still have the Rancor in his hand?
probably.
Yeah. Rancor on the Rogue. Travis is doing it.
If he kills it in response to the Rancor
Yeah, it will
and go
fizzle.
to be countered by the game and go to the graveyard.
Looks like that's what's happening.
Good Blast. That's a good magic card.
Travis is cascading until he finds a Bloodbraid Elf.
No.
Turn and burn. So he can cast either one of those, correct?
Probably. I don't know.
Judge call.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Travis just has to confirm with Bryn, the judge, about this. The rules of when cascading. Cascade is a mechanic from Alara Reborn. It says when you cast the spell, it stays on the stack, and then you reveal the top cards of your library until you reveal a spell with a CMC lower than the spell that has Cascade. He revealed a split card, which is 2 separate cards printed on the same card. So it's checking how that functions, if he chooses which side of the split card he can cast or what. So both spells are on the stack now, the Turn and Burn and the Bit Blast. Justin's flashing in a Briarhorn to give his Whirler Rogue +3/+3 to save it from the Bit Blast. Burn takes out the Eternal Witness. Yes, but the problem with the Cascade is that the fuse cost is actually equal to Bituminous Blast. The fuse cost is 5,
Yeah,
so he
it's,
can't choose to do that.
No, he could never choose to fuse it because fuse is only.
Oh, from hand. Yes.
You have to cast it from your hand.
Yes, fuse cards specify on the rules text they have to be cast from hand to do both modes. That's why you couldn't like Snapcaster Mage a fuse card to get like
You can
both.
only get 1/2
Yeah.
with the Snapcaster Mage because you're not casting it from your hand either.
Travis just dug with an Esper Charm and said, fuck it, Patrick drafted too good of a deck. I can't keep up with this. Chalk went up to the bad guys.
Yeah, in that case, like he can pick either half because it does have a CMC of 5, but it's also like 2 and 3.
BVS, DOJ. Bryn, you got like an eyelash like right in your eye, which isn't
What, like
which isn't where those are supposed to be. Oh, the stretch marks look great on the chat. Ugh.
is that better?
No, it's right. It's there, right in the corner. No, in the other corner, the inside. Like, yeah, there you go. There you go. There's no, it's still there. It's. Oh no.
This irritates you, Patrick. Are they still playing?
I don't know. It looks like they're making sideboarding decisions here. Justin's just flipping through the cards that I chose not to put in the deck. There's Turd Ape. Curd Ape is a good card, but like I said, the red is just a little baby splash, so I chose not to put it in there. Thank you for the compliments on my sick beater. Oh, he's taking out the Iron... Oh, that seems so bad, taking out the Iron Mirror and putting in a Curd Ape. There's only...
Yeah.
There's 5 red sources in the deck.
It's possible that he has not seen that.
I saw that when I built the deck. I'm just saying. Did you manage to fix the pile of garbage that Travis built for
Not
you?
really. I'm playing like a Fork Bolt and a Pyroclasm in my main deck. Fork Bolt's fine.
Fork Bolt is fine. Remember when that card, a foil that was like shot up to 40 when Delver and Treasure Cruise took over the meta?
There were only 3 green cards, and well, 4 green cards originally, and 2 of them cost double green, and 1 of them cost triple green. So
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, chat, but I
yeah,
actually,
that's not good.
after the game day tournament at the store Bryn judges at, I went to the gym and I lifted.
That was foolish. We stayed and played before Magic.
Who wants to play Magic when one could go and get yoked? It looks like Travis has 2 wedge lands in his opening hand.
Well, that's
so
good.
That's a keeper.
He's going to need them.
Yeah. Oh, no, he goes up to 21. He plays a Tranquil Cove. Khans of Tarkir. Believe it. And then Justin plays a Vivid Meadow.
Oh, excuse me.
God bless you, Bryn.
I'm sure he won't.
Travis plays a Rupture Spire.
Rupture Spire is a good Magic card.
Yep.
With Travis sideboarded in the Etched Oracle. I was not playing that because if you cascade to it, it's a 0/0 and it dies.
But he can cascade to it now because it's in his hand.
Yes.
So he
Sure,
played
it's
around
great,
everything.
It's great, but it's not how it should go.
Justin is casting a Azure Mage, top tier, and a Bone Splitter. Azure Mage has an activated ability, 3 and a blue, to draw a card. Drawing cards
really
is strong. Yep.
It's probably gonna die.
It is kind of a must kill. Banishing Light. But the nice thing is, these are kind of low impact cards. Like, these are 2 drops.
I mean, Travis's deck does have like 13 removal spells in it.
Oh no.
That's pretty much all the deck is. So he brought in the.
He's got an Icy Manipulator in his hand. That's
in the sideboard.
a good card.
But it is a good card.
Yep. To slow the game down.
Yep.
I don't think Justin probably brought it in because he didn't see any of this stuff from Travis in game 1, but he's got a Viridian Shaman in his sideboard. He might want to, if he loses game 2 here, he can bring it in game 3.
Viridian Shaman does only kill artifacts.
Is it only?
It's like bad Reclamation Sage.
I should have grabbed the
Pretty
Rex
sure.
Sage. Should have grabbed the Rex Sage.
90%.
Because there was one in that draft going around, a Rex Sage.
There was.
Travis has got a Turn and Burn in hand.
Yeah, he doesn't. Judgy's not doing anything.
No.
So.
And he gets the 4 power toughness edge.
4 counter Etched Oracle. That's good.
4 mana 4/4. And Justin's
That's
gonna
a
flash in a
flash
Fleet
off.
Feather Cockatrice. Cockatrice? How much damage is Cockatrice? 4?
It's a 3/3.
And it can go monsters for like
It can
7.
go monstrous, and it gets like 2 more counters or something like that. I don't know. It's been forever since I played with these cards.
Just waiting to see if Travis yields priority and taps it down, which he does.
Yep.
Curd Ape. And then he's putting the Bone Splitter on Curd Ape. When the requirements are met for the Curd Ape for the forest, it's a 3/2.
+1/+1, I think, and it's at 1/2 or the other way
It's-
around. It might be a 1/1 against +1/+2.
Hmm.
So it is a 2/3 when you have a forest.
It's a 2/3. Okay.
I'm not sure what it is when you don't have a forest.
Unplayable.
It's never come up.
Yeah, who doesn't have a forest out when they play a Turd Ape? Justin is being careful to announce his intent to end his main step and declare attacks so that Travis has ample opportunity to activate his Icy Manipulator, or as I call it, the ex-wife. Is that a Rodney Dangerfield
No, it's
joke?
not. But
No.
Most jokes involving your wife are like Rodney Dangerfield jokes.
Oh god, I have to look up what Cockatrice does because I didn't catch what they said for Life Tolls and he just took a hit off it.
I think it's a 3/3.
You think it's a 3/3?
I'm like reasonably certain. Timur Sabertooth. Hey, that
Timur Sabertooth is
that card
extremely good.
Really good.
I put it in there because there's a Mistraven and a Kitchen Finks in the deck.
Can it pick itself up?
Saber.
Because if it can't, I think it's dead now.
You may return another creature you control to its owner's hand. If you do, Timur Sabertooth gains indestructible till end of turn.
So it looks like Travis is going to cast Turn and Burn to turn the Timur Sabertooth into a 0/1 with no abilities and then deal 2 damage to it.
You know, he has to sync. He has to sync both sides of the spell.
It does.
Justin might be able to. He might have Vapor Snag in his hand to save it. It looks like that's what he has. Which is, yeah, that's really good to save the Sabertooth. Sabertooth is an extremely strong card.
It is. But Travis gets to untap without it on board. That's a Malfield Twins. That's a win condition.
I drafted Timur kind of ironically because Justin, the guy who's piloting the deck, famously said that he does not like Timur as a color combination.
Judgy took 4 off of the... Oh, he's gonna make him discard 2 cards into the draw step with Esper Charm. There you go.
Does that hit it? Did he only have 2 in hand?
The last card in his hand was
Timur?
Was the Vapor Snag to bounce it.
Oh god.
So he gets both the card that Judgy draws this turn and the Timur Sabertooth. That's pretty good.
Yeah. You know, Esper Charm is a really good card. Congratulations, Sea Otter. Travis makes a Sphere of the Suns.
Yeah, not so good now as it would be
later.
Earlier, but
yeah. And a turn, Justin is Monster Sing his Cockatrice to make it a flying 6/6 Death Touch.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what he does with it, it makes sense because he's not doing anything with the mana. He might as well sink it.
Yeah, and he's in top deck mode.
It's gonna get tapped down by the manipulator.
Travis takes another 4 from the Curd Ape, and then no, he's taking another 3 because he flashed in a Briarhorn, giving target creature +3/+3. Hey, late to the table. We're just playing some Magic. Do you think it's time? Do you think this next turn Travis blocks and then cracks the Etched Oracle?
I think this turn he doesn't attack.
Yeah.
But, just because he wants to. Oh no, never mind. He's got the.
Oh god.
The incremental blight, so it doesn't matter.
3, 2, 1 from top to bottom as he numbered it.
Okay. So Curd Ape is still alive by the grace of forests.
Very good. I still think, he doesn't have the mana to crack the, especially if he's tapped something down with the.
No, he's got a whole bunch of lands. The thing only costs 1 to draw the 3 cards off it.
Really?
Yep.
It costs 1. I thought it cost 4 to pop
it costs 1. The card's not awful. It's a good Magic card.
Oh, it's in my pet. I'm the cube designer. I put it in there because I'm really smart.
It's just hard to use.
Yeah, of course, someone like you would with a really greedy. They're just figuring out how big it is. It's a 3/2. Nope.
It should have 2. Yeah, it should have 2 counters on it.
Just corrected that.
So that makes it base like a 0/1.
Is it?
So it's a 2/1 because of the Bone Splitter.
Yeah, so you can't get through the Etched Oracle now.
Well, I can try.
Yeah, I guess he can bluff. He does have.
I think he just blocks you because if Judgy has a combat trick, he just eats the counters and draws a card.
Yep.
Or draws cards, right? Briar
Yep.
Alpha is a combat trick.
Yep, and a body that carries a Bone Splitter.
I think drawing the cards is correct here because he's got a Malfield Twins in his hand. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's blocking, then popping
all
it.
the counters to draw 3 cards.
Seems strong. And Justin says pasta you. So Travis has just drawn 4 cards in the past turn.
Yeah. He's got a bunch more removal here.
He's got a Phyrexian Rager, Flames of the Firebrand.
He's got a Trostani Summoner.
Oh god. Trostani Summoner is a card from Dragon's Maze. It's a 7-drop and it says when it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1, or is it 2/2? Sorry, 2/2.
It makes a 2/2, a 3/3, and a 4/4 with it as well.
Yeah. So he played
It
in.
looks like Travis is just gonna blow up all of Judgy's stuff.
He played an Necrotal, destroying the Briarpack Alpha, and then he played a Flames of Firebrand to finish off the.
Yeah, but he only needs to deal 1 damage. So
I think
did
s-
the other 2 to Justin's face.
Yeah. Curse of Predation on Travis. Whenever a creature he controls attacks, it gets a +1/+1 counter.
But unfortunately for Justin, it's starting to look like he's never gonna get to attack again.
Yeah, he needs to hit some.
Like
Threats.
Travis has 5 cards in his hand and an Icy Manipulator, so
And now he's casting Tristani somewhere. How much? Necrotal is a 2/1, right?
Necrotal is a 2.
A 2/2 Vigilant Knight, a 3/3 Centaur, and a 4/4 Rhino. Or is it an elephant?
I think so. It's a Rhino, the token from that.
Yeah, and it has Trample. Sweet.
Mhm.
It's an army in a box.
It's like a Ponyback Brigade but bigger.
And good.
Well, Ponyback Brigade is really good, but
Experiment 1.
oh, okay, that's cool.
That's good. And Justin just says pass to you.
Yeah. It doesn't look like
Things aren't looking good for the.
an intrepid hero here. He's just going to die, I think.
Yeah.
Travis has some burn in his hand. Too.
He's got a War Leader
He's got a
Seal,
War
an
Leader Seal.
Enclave Cryptologist.
He doesn't need it. He can
He
just
doesn't.
tap down a blocker and attack
Yeah.
for the win.
He just savages Justin. I think that so he needs to bring in the Reclamation Sage for the Icy Manipulator.
The Manipulator and like the Esh Oracle are like the only
Yeah,
artifacts in the
But I
deck.
think like the Icy Manipulator slowed him down a lot.
It does, but any removal spell would have done that, right?
Yeah, and it does eat up.
It eats up
One
some
of his mana a
some
turn.
Some of Travis's
Oh, also he does have the Sphere of the Sun,
Mhm.
which fixes his mana and rams
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I don't think it's negligible to bring in the Reclamation Sage.
If it is actually
Viridian Shaman.
Reclamation Sage,
Viridian
then yes,
Shaman,
but
excuse me.
If it's Viridian Shaman, I think it's a little awkward because it doesn't kill any of the Oblivion Ring effects.
Yeah, he has a lot of those. What else? I don't like that Curd Ape decision.
I don't know. I think Judgy wants to be pretty aggro, and Kurdape does that really well.
Yeah.
Casting it on turn 1 might be really hard,
Yeah.
but you know.
He just needs to. Justin's deck really starts taking off on his 3 drops. It's got Kitchen Finks. You know, that's it. But then it's got.
No, the 3 drops and higher are pretty crazy out of that deck.
Yeah, it's got Mistraven, Teamer Sabertooth. What did I say? Briarhorn, Briarpack Alpha. Yeah, it's got dudes that are combat tricks. I mean,
Yeah.
you always want to double dip.
Those guys are really good.
I like how they tried to fix Briarhorn by printing it in Dark Ascension as Briarpack Alpha, and it's like only +2/+2.
Also, it doesn't have Evoke,
It doesn't have Evoke, yes.
so much weaker, but still a very strong card.
Still very strong. Justin is looking at his hand and saying, "Oh no."
Well, that probably means he doesn't have any lands.
Travis has a black.
This isn't
He has no red
He has no
sources,
red sources.
and all red spells pretty much, and an
I
Icy
think
Manipulator.
that's probably a mulligan.
Travis is on the draw. He's keeping it.
He would.
He would.
That's what Travis do.
That's what he do.
Oh, he's always like, oh man, this hand only has 1 land and 2 drops. But
Bryn, tell me why Thief of Hope is a good card.
because it has Soul Shift too. You can return a Grizzly Bears after trading with your opponent.
Travis is at 21. Man, why do they shift Tumble Magnet to uncommon in Modern Masters?
Because it's really good.
It is really
and
good.
it was a proliferate sub-theme.
Yeah.
which is very
Justin
strong.
hits a turn 2 Duskwatch Recruiter. I think it's going to flip. Oh, yeah. It
That's,
flips.
That's bad.
That's really good for Justin. So he's got a Werewolf as a
I think
3/3,
I
or
think Travis just kept an unkeepable hand here. And that's, he's gonna die for it.
and now all of his spells, all his creature spells cost 1 less to cast. Now that his Werewolf is flipped, the only way that the Werewolf can flip
Alright.
back is
Well, it's dead. So that's good, I guess.
he did take 3 off it.
Yeah. He's taken 5 total.
Oh,
sorry,
and another 3.
Yeah, see, he's at 13.
Yep. Sick teamer beats.
Yeah, like I don't know. I think this is like he's gonna make the 3-3 so that he
Yeah.
can trade it for the Braghorn. 'Cause he
Or
wants
the
to.
yeah. Oh. Stitch Mangler. Stitch Mangler enters tapped. I don't know if that's relevant, but Justin neglected to have it enter tapped. New inclusion from Shadows over Innistrad, just saying. Icy
I
Manipulator.
see. So he's gonna take 4 this turn.
If he taps down the Briarhorn.
So he's got to draw. He's got to draw the incremental blight.
Well, yeah, or die.
Or he's gonna die pretty much.
What's that one called? Stitched what?
I don't know.
It's good.
Mangler.
Stitch Mangler. Yeah, yeah. 2/3 from Shadows over Innistrad, enters the battlefield, tapped, taps a creature, it doesn't untap. He's vapor snagging the Briarhorn back to his hand so that he can use the ability again.
Yeah.
Give him a +3/+3.
Travis is just gonna go down to 1 and pretty much die here. He kept a hand that was unkeepable, and yeah, that's what happens.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you keep an unkeepable hand. What did we learn, kids?
Mulligan aggressively.
Mulligan aggressively. If you have your ley lines, mulligan until you hit them.
Yeah, if you're playing limited and you can't cast any of the spells in your hand before turn 4,
I thought you were going to say if you're playing limited and you can't cast any of your ley lines.
you need to get rid of that hand.
Yeah. I've
Unless
won off-
You're on like 5 cards. If you're on 5 cards, you can keep it because it doesn't matter. Then you're probably gonna lose.
I've won off mulls to 4. I've done it.
No, it can be done, but you're probably just going to like it's very unlikely.
But a solid 4 is better than an unplayable 5.
I mean, debatable. I would probably.
Teamer! You don't like Teamer.
No, I like it.
But you said you didn't like Teamer in cons.
In cons. Well, I like it when it's not cons.
Hey, that Duskwatch Recruiter. It's a threat, hey? You never got to activate it.
No, I'll take you. You go face Travis.
Okay.
No problemo, baby.
I felt good about that last play there to win the match that turn.
Yeah, Vapor Snag your Briarhorn. Seems good.
Bring it in, get the Death Touch guy, or the Wilds trigger.
There was lots of hard cuts in your deck after you're seeing your sideboard, hey? There's lots of pretty good cards.
You and I both got very lucky
Yeah.
with each other too. I'm just going to get this match.
The only thing that was a little sketchy was your mana. I didn't get as many
I
duels
have
as I wanted, but
No problem.
Mm.
Maybe that's a...
confirmed Patrick, best deck builder.
Bryn is Sultai Control.
He jiggered around with it while we were commentating because he hated what Travis threw together. So he spent a little time.
Yeah, I'll do mouse and all that. I'll just keep you.
Sure.
Match 3. Well, you know, I'll see you in the finals.
Right?
I'm scared of your deck. It's okay, the one you built is also very good. We have 2 very good decks here.
Yep. Sea Otter hit a 1 and
Oh,
doubled
doubled
it?
it again? Oh, it's a $4 million jackpot?
Yeah, apparently.
That's amazing. Shuffling out 5-color stuff against Sultai Control.
Travis has a Garruk Apex Predator, but I've got a Batman Apex Predator.
Who is more...
He's more Apex than Garruk.
Well, its name is Batman, and then there's
Yeah.
Garruk Apex Predator. So
Yeah, but here's a picture of a Batman about to punch an alien in the face.
that's true.
Yeah. I don't see Garruk punching aliens in the face.
And he never punched an Eldrazi.
Except for that illegal alien he
That's
punched.
just so I can see chat. By the way, thank you guys, everyone who's come out to join us.
Yeah. Joining us on this Sunday, the Sabbath.
The Sabbath. But those were some matches with Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travis kept a really bad keep against you in that last game.
Yeah.
He had all red spells and no red lands in his opening hand. And Bryn was like, he's going to keep it.
Yeah.
And he did. Did you think about bringing in the Viridian Shaman for
I
his?
did in game 3.
Did you?
I did.
Okay, good.
I took out the Kurt Ape and brought in the Shaman.
when you watched the VOD, I was ranting about how much I didn't like you putting in the Kirby because there's only 5 red sources in the deck, and I was like, oh, I don't know.
No, I liked it more than the Mirror Enforcer or whatever not the
Iron Mirror.
The Iron Mirror. Yeah, I liked it more than that. And I mean, it's not really fair for me to say it did work because I drew it in one match and it did things, but if it was the right call or not is hard to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I took it out when I brought in the Shaman.
You never got to do the Live the Dream of the Teamer Sabretooth, Whirler Rogue, Kitchen Finks, Mist Raven, Briarhorn
I did get a lot of work out of those, the Whirler Rogue though.
Oh yeah. Well, game 1. Why the fuck didn't you you attacked him with an Air of the Wild into his Phyrexian Ranger? Why didn't you tap the 2 Thopters to make it unblockable? You can do that.
No, it's because I wanted to get that off the board.
Phyrexian Ranger, what do you care?
Well, I didn't care. I had that my Eternal Witness in hand, so I was ready to control the board by having an advantageous position. Hello again, Killer Beast. That's why.
Okay.
It was one of those things where I was willing to trade early because I knew I could get things back, and then it was see what I could keep.
So Bryn's got a bunch of lands, a Fume Spitter, and a what's the Edict guy from Fate Reforged? The Ogre.
Oh, Merciless Executioner.
Merciless Executioner. So he's got a bunch of board control. They split another sleeve.
They shuffle like monsters.
Like lunatics. They're breaking all my sleeves. I hate this. Christ on a cracker.
Christ on a cracker. Alright, so he's starting with Swiftwater Clips.
Goes up to 21.
It's because he's sitting down.
Yeah.
And he's starting with the Mystic Monastery. Tap land. I was so pissed in game 1 when Travis played the when Travis played the Starfish. Oh. After I played the Werewolf, I was like, this is for sure gonna flip.
It's too bad you didn't get to get any work. Because he aggressively dealt with the Werewolf because it's such a big threat.
Yes, I've got that Fume Spitter, which you sacrifice to put a -1/-1 counter on target creature.
Yep.
Seems good.
Seems good.
We're gonna see that damn Scryfish. If I won, I would never return to the stream just to piss everyone off. Late to the table, I like your moxie. Alright, what are we going to see over here? I mean, there's a case to make of actually, like, because from what I've seen, oh, there we go, Merciless Executioner. See, never mind. Summoning 6, so we cannot do the scry. I was going to say, there's a case, if that Fume Sitter ever dies, to put the -1/- counter on the Starfish.
Oh, yeah.
Because turning it into a O2, well, -1/2.
Travis loses 1.
From the Phyrexian Ranger.
Despite all his rage, he was still just Nicolas Cage.
Can you just imagine if, in response to the Merciless Executioner trigger, Bryn sacrificed his
Fume Spitter, put a counter on the Starfish, and then let it resolve. It would be great.
Or on the Merciless Executioner.
Well, it'd be on the stack.
Yeah, fuck you, I don't need to... Alright, there we go.
They're just a creature, it's just a massacre. Yeah. Creatures are just bouncing off each other.
Passes back with no turn.
He's got to go for the throat. He should have Demonic Tutored there. He's got a Demonic Tutor in hand, I believe.
We got an Opulent Palace and a
Sphere of the Suns.
Is it just me or does Justin sound low? Do you want to turn number 4 out, please? Thank you so much for that late to table.
There
and Sea Otter.
Does Bryn have a Vampire Nighthawk in his hand? Ooh, he does. That's a sexy.
Love that card.
And he just drew the Swamp to play it.
There we go. Vampire Nighthawk 2/3 with Lifelink and
Death Touch.
Death Touch, yes.
Very pushed card. Back when they printed extremely powerful cards at Uncommon.
What about Monastery, Swiftspear?
Swiftspear is a strong card too.
Yeah.
Zendikar was just like, it was like the 80s. Everyone was riding high, bumping rocks like fucking crazy.
I'm ready, I'm ready!
Every day in Zendikar's spoiler season, it was just like, what are they printing? Yeah. It was all insane.
Journey to Nowhere for that Vampire Nighthawk.
Yeah, you deal with that Vampire Nighthawk. Those things they'll take over a game on their own. They trade for your best thing, and in the meantime, they just
I was
4-point
mad at
lifespan.
Travis for taking away all my cards in that game.
Oh, when he Esper Charmed you, that was good.
That was a good play on his part.
Oh, yeah.
Sunburst Oracle. It's now 4.
It's a 4/4. Yep, that you can pay 1 to blow it up and draw 3 cards. Seems good.
I wonder if he kept that Icy Manipulator in. I imagine he did. It's a very good card.
Yeah. Looks like Bryn's debating what he needs to do. I think he's casting his Demonic Tutor. He's looking for a threat or an answer.
Land.
You think? No. He's got enough lands.
Yeah, he's fine.
Fork Bolt, Ponder, Electrolyze, Mnemonic Wall.
Get the Demonic Tutor back. That's a weird loop to create, Bryn. I would not recommend it.
No. Is he thinking about it?
I mean, it really.
Does he have,
gets
is that
creature.
is that a jetting glass kite on the bottom? He keeps on revealing off his demonic tutor. You don't need to reveal off demonic tutor. You can get anything.
Well, I think because he played it, he's gonna play it.
Oh, is he just playing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but then it shows that you don't, that it wasn't gonna be the card you were gonna play. But that's just the Bryn way. He's confident, right?
Yeah.
He knows. I'm not scared of you knowing that I got this little ool.
This Ool, Guardians of Ga'Hoole. And he drew his land off the owl.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, got there.
He's a pro, and he actually has go for the throat open still.
Wow.
Yeah, that was.
Awkwardly enough, cannot kill that etched oracle.
No, that's like with you with the what was it?
The Bone Shredder.
Yeah, you're like,
Everything was black.
Yeah.
And I did that game too. I had the Terror in hand, and
Yeah.
everything Travis had was black. I was like,
Well, it'll work a lot better
Fuck.
against my deck.
yeah, baby. They're talking about how loud I am.
You are pretty loud. Match 3. It's Is this game or match that we would refer to this right now?
Match.
Yeah, it's a match.
Yeah.
It's because each game.
Burst Lightning, and then Travis comes in for 4 with his etched oracle.
That actually is something that Bryn will need to answer.
Big brother of he's thinking twice, end of turn.
Yeah.
It's just another day for you and me in paradise,
Hell yeah.
like
Drew,
Phil Collins said.
Let me see, that's one of your full art ones. The blue.
Is it Ponder? Yeah, I think he drew a Ponder and a possessed Scob, I believe. Or is it a mnemonic wall? It's something blue. Looks like he's casting the Ponder though.
Yeah.
Ponder was a card from Lorwyn. It's a sorcery. It says, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 2 back on top. No, put them back in any order, then draw a card. And then, or you may shuffle your library, then draw a card.
Very strong.
Yep. Banned in Modern.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yep.
It's very good.
I prefer preordain. There's preordain people, and then there's Ponder people. I'm a preordain guy.
And then there's the anticipate people who only play limited.
They just play bad cards.
Yeah. Oh, this anticipate seems good.
I want to look at these cards. Possessed Scob.
Sad. Return Ponder. No,
No,
return,
getting Demonic Tutor.
Yeah, Demonic Tutor.
And then he's just
Do
going
it.
to fire it off
Do
now.
it.
Yep, seems good.
Hopefully he doesn't reveal this time.
For Christ's sake.
Man, it feels so good when you tutor and you don't have to reveal.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Like Demonic
Sidisi.
Tutor
Yeah.
is like the only thing. And Sidisi, yeah.
Anything where it doesn't specify.
I think he's going to grab
That's
the jet.
a-
He should grab the jetting glass kite. Like, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he was just revealing because he was confident. He was like,
Yeah,
this is what
he's like, I'm
grabbing.
casting this Ool.
Yeah. This ool, you fool. What does that thing
Ool.
do again?
What?
The jetting glass kite?
It's a flying 4/4 that says whenever it's targeted by a spell ability, counter it.
Nice.
Pyroclasm.
Oh, that could do it.
So that takes out 2 of the bodies.
Yeah.
What was it? And
Wow.
Barter
Hey,
and
never
Blood.
mind. Bryn was fine. Bryn was absolutely
That was
fine.
good. What has he got in hand? He's got the jetting glass kite. He's got a land.
And I would wager that Travis thinks those are one of the cards that he went and found.
Mm.
You know?
Comes in for another 4.
Which your question is, does information like that matter? Right? And I think it does.
Yeah,
It
it makes you puts you in play
Later.
patterns that oh, he's got to go for the throat in his hand, which is totally dead. Is that in
Yeah.
Eldrazi?
Yes.
What is it
No,
called?
that was the, I think it's the, not the Artisan of Kozilek.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, it's the promo version.
Yeah, he's got an artisan. Does he have anything big in his graveyard to grow? I think you just run out the glass kite, and then
Yeah.
maybe if it dies, then you just get it back.
So those are one of the cards that he went and found.
Mm.
You know?
Comes in for another 4.
Which your question is, does information like that matter? Right? And I think it does.
Yeah,
It
it makes you puts you in play
Later.
patterns that oh, he's got to go for the throat in his hand, which is totally dead. Is that in
Yeah.
Eldrazi?
Yes.
What is it
No,
called?
that was the, I think it's the, not the Artisan of Kozilek.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, it's the promo version.
Yeah, he's got an artisan. Does he have anything big in his graveyard to grow? I think you just run out the glass kite, and then
Yeah.
maybe if it dies, then you just get it back.
The problem is, though, that he's going to keep taking 4. He really has 3 turns left to answer this
Yeah.
artifact creature on Travis's side of the board. Otherwise, he's done.
Well, you run out the glass kite. The Icy Manipulator gets countered.
Oh, okay, so it's even ability,
Yeah.
but he's.
Oh, he's being as effective as he can with his mana. Artisan of Kozilek, it reanimates. It's going to hit a...
Oh, he could grab the.
He can grab the Merciless
Executioner.
Yep.
Which I think is the line to do here.
Now, but if Travis responds and kills the Executioner while the ability's on the stack,
Yes.
he'll lose his Artisan.
Yeah.
Which is it's
But
risky.
He's
Yeah.
Travis is just sacking it to draw 3 cards, which is, I think, the right call. He looks like he drew 3 spells there, no land. So that's good gas for Travis's hand.
Yeah.
And Patrick's hand. I
He
think.
drew a War Leader's Helix, a Malfield Twins, and a Necrotol. The Necrotol can hit the Artisan of Kozilek.
Which is very, you know, and
That's what he's doing.
yeah, that's a.
See, if he took my land, we're playing the Jet and Glass Kite. I'm just saying, none of these things would be issues. He's still got the Go for the Throat. He can hit the Necrotol with the Go for the Throat.
This is short target non-artifact.
Non-artifact, yep, that's the only limitation. In a turn he's manipulating it, it's countered. Now he's going to War Leader's Helix it while it's exposed. He gains 4. Travis gains 4 life.
Eesh.
Yeah, not looking good for Bryn.
No. But Bryn is he's a calm player. You know, he doesn't stress.
He's got that Necrotol's Throat. He's debating if he's going to take this here. He's going to take it. He's going to go 7.
Yeah.
He figures he can
He
take
can weather a few hits.
he can take a few 2s.
His turn went from count went from 3 all the way until 5, right?
Malfield Twins, when that thing dies, it shits out 2/2 zombies.
So it's time to find an exile. Ooh,
Vivid Marsh.
That doesn't do much. There's the
Nope.
charge counters. Proper game state.
I think for Bryn to live, he has to kill this Malfield Twins mid-combat
Yes.
so that it's removed from combat effectively.
Comes in. Yeah, we'll see the Go for the Throat going.
Well, this isn't lethal technically. You put him to 6. You put him to 1. This is 6.
Which is a scary thing to be at.
Yeah, but you have to. I think you have to pull the trigger now.
Yeah, you got to kill the twins. Just take 2.
Yeah.
And see what happens there.
Oh no.
So looks like he's taking 2, going to 5.
Yep. Where's
He
that?
does not have an answer to. Yeah, where's that Pyroclasm?
Oh
now?
no, he could draw a Mnemonic Wall
He could.
and then
Isn't
return
out?
Pyroclasm. That is a big. Did he already flashback his thing twice?
Yes, because you sang the song.
Ooh, is it Staticaster? That's what Bryn's saying too. He needs to draw a Mnemonic Wall.
Yeah.
Flashes in a. Is it Staticaster?
That deals. What was that? It's the one that deals 1 damage.
To everything with the same name.
Yeah, so he's gonna kill the Necrotol and take 4.
Yep.
Go to 1.
Sneaky Bryn. It's a 1/3 that has haste and flash, and it taps to deal 1 damage to target creature, and every creature with the same name as that creature.
Company gains a life. Off the
Dismal Backwater. And what a dismal land.
Incremental Blight and the Theros block exile expansion, whose name slips my mind right now.
The Exile who?
Exile enchantment, the one that exiles a creature.
Hmm.
I forget.
What did you just draw? Haunter of Nightvale. They're 1/2s now. Does that do anything?
No, because he can tap down one of them.
And he's gonna die to a 1.
A
1/2
zombie.
Unless he. And,
I think he has a mountain in hand. I mean,
what does Travis have in his hand?
Travis will probably just he probably won't go for the flashy kill. To
He's gonna tap down that. He's responding. He's shooting every zombie to deal 1 damage to all of them.
yeah,
Banishing Light.
comes in, burn down.
Bryn down. Watership down. I hear that's a really disturbing movie.
I have it on Criterion if you ever want to watch it.
No. But I hear it's like really inappropriately graphic for children.
Yeah.
Although it's billed kind of as a children's.
Well, it is. It's for British kids. They're tougher than us.
They're weird.
They're tougher than us.
They have worse
They're built of
dentition.
Iron.
Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons.
He plays Batman's mentor, Alfred, in Batman
Batman
5 Superman, Dawn of Justice. I don't know if you know this.
I do.
It dribbled on my chin.
You'll be okay. I promise.
Hey, Creekwood Liege, I like that card.
Yeah.
Never saw play. It's a strong. It shits out 3/3s every
It does.
turn. It's a free 3/3 a turn.
Yeah, I'm excited. Modern Masters 2 draft set. We'll be able
But
do
you're gonna
that
have to
soon.
get, and then you're gonna have to get a Legacy Masters draft.
Oh,
set.
the Eternal one. I'm
Okay.
hoping that I get enough donations from people of the commons
Yeah.
that aren't worth money.
Yeah.
You know.
You know.
Yeah, we'll sing it loud and proud at the store. I'll take all garbage.
Yeah.
Because I think that'd be a fun cube to build as well.
Flex for follows.
If I was
flex for flex for follows.
look how small my arms are, but
Yeah.
I still
Baby,
still
do your booby dance.
Yep, game 2, match 3. We were talking about...
Wizards, Comics, and Collectibles in Sherwood Park, Alberta.
Yep.
Yep. That's where That's where Bryn and Travis work.
Yeah, so if you ever want to kill them, that's the place to do it.
If you ever want, they're fighting over who gets to show their hand. They all got like. Oh, he's pondering turn 1.
Yeah.
That's a good. That's a good turn 1. Travis gains 1 with a Tranquil Cove.
Goddamn game lands. Did he just kept one on top?
Not. Jareth, I'll give you the rundown of my
the standard?
vampire list
And
for
we're
standard.
playing that next.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can see it in action.
Times it only 9:30. Yeah.
Really quick, the vampire
We
deck.
got a Scryfish down on Travis' side and go.
The vampire deck is for creatures. It's 2 Asylum Visitor, 4 Error Falconwrath, 3 Olivia's Bloodsworn, 3 Drana Liberator of Malakir, 3 Falconwrath Gorger, 4 Insolent Neonate, 4 Fiery Temper, 2 Thunderbreak Regent, 3 Incorrigible Youth, and 4 Olivia Mobilized for a War, 2 Sinister Concoctions, and 2 Colgan's Command. And then it's got 4 Foreboding Ruins, 4 Smoldering Marsh, 9 Mountain, 7 Swamp. Morsh.
Bryn is currently demonic tutoring. H-Man, hello, how the heck is it going?
The only creature in the deck that isn't a vampire is Thunderbreak Regent, but they're the Curve Topper, and
But it's a
old.
dragon vampire, really.
If you discard it to Olivia's,
Yeah,
if you discard a card while you play
It's
it,
a big vampire.
you get 5/5 hasty
Travis
vampire.
won today.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Let's show.
Yeah, show off the man.
Yeah. If you came to game day and played standard at Sherwood Park, you could have won this, but you guys didn't show up, so you didn't win this championship playmat. That's Anguished Unmaking.
I did not see what Bryn got, but I think Travis got an Opulent Palace, which is a tap land, so...
From Khans of Tarkir, it's the Sultai land.
H-Man, I am doing great.
No Lightning Axe.
Baleful Strix, he drew a card.
Sinister Concoction has no ceiling. If something gets higher than 5 toughness, the Lightning Axe can't go to the face. So, and it's a investment
Spear
plan.
of the Suns coming on Travis's side.
Concoction is an investment plan card where you can play it turn 1 if you've got no
There's
creature.
my mic on again. Yeah, turn me up some more.
You're up, Max.
That doesn't make a lick of sense.
And talk.
Hey, I'm Justin. You
Yes.
want to talk?
Hey, I'm Patrick.
Yeah, we should be good. Possessed Scab, he's returning Demonic Tutor. He's getting a lot of value from that Demonic Tutor.
And he's attacking for 1 with his
Yep, his
Baleful Strix.
going him down to 20.
Fucking con lands. Slowing the game down.
Giving slow decks a chance, I'd say.
God bless
say.
us. Everyone.
It looks like Travis has a bunch of burn in his hand and only
Branching
his
Bolt, Burst
Spear
Lightning,
of the Sun.
Turn and
Yeah.
burn. Yep.
He's going to do red on that, I imagine. Oh, he takes it back.
The Thunderbreak Regent is better in the deck than Kalatas, because Kalatas is just a 3/4 on the ground, and you really want to have evasive threats. Kalatas is also more of a control card.
Bryn gains a life.
Swiftwater Cliffs.
Yes, sir.
Got there.
Got
there.
Possessed Scab, is it a 3/3? I think it is.
Well, he's gonna pull the trigger on something here. He's gonna Branching Bolt. Oh, he's gonna kill them both. Yep. It deals to ground creature and an air creature.
And it's now exiled, because that is Possessed Scab's. Whenever it dies, it goes to exile instead.
Oh, weird. I didn't even know that.
It's so you can't loop him indefinitely. I mean, who would do that unlimited anyway? But
Lunatics. Madmen.
Predatory Loans. I hate Scryfish. Hunter of Nightveil.
Creatures your opponents control get -1,
Doesn't matter, it's
-0.
been Banishing Lighted.
God damn. What is Bryn doing?
He is
He's
Faithless Looting.
Faithless Looting. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards.
Murderous Cut, that's a great draw.
Hey, that's a good card with Faithless Looting. He discards 2 lands. I don't think that you Murderous Cut the Scryfish.
I do not think so as well.
Oh,
There are other ways.
he's demonic tutoring again.
Yeah. Travis slams his hand down.
My favorite play to make back when it was Zendikar
Yep.
standard. Favorite play to do against Travis. I played Blue Black Control, played Grave Titan and Jace the Mind Sculptor, and you just go turn 1 Preordain, and Travis would just slump in his chair, throw his pen down, and just go like this. And he'd just sigh, like he couldn't be more irritated.
Yeah.
And then you'd take a long time scrying and looking and check your hand, and he'd pass him, and then he'd play land and say go. And then you'd untap, and then play turn 2 preordain, and he'd just go, ugh. Very dramatic.
That is good. We said,
Well, that etched Oracle, man.
he's doing a lot of work.
He's doing a lot of work. I thought about cutting him from the cube a couple
No,
of times.
I
Don't
think-
do it.
Yeah, I think you need him. He's played heavily in these jank decks. And actually, I was thinking there's one day we're gonna do a draft, probably just with us four, where we're gonna get some random stipulations that we'll all draw from a hat.
Oh,
if
sure.
Required. Like one of them is that there's that Jetting Glasskite.
Very good card. As
there-
long as your opponent doesn't have an edict.
Yes. There's stuff like you can only draft like cards that begin with certain letters. in the
Consonants.
alphabet. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun. Really bad flavor drafts.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds fun. You can only draft cards that depict fish.
Yes. That goes down to 17. He takes 4 off that Etched Oracle. Etched Oracle is weird though because it almost has to be.
It does.
Yeah, I think you could run it in a 3-color deck,
You're not going to get maximum value out of it.
but it's still gonna beat, block, and draw you cards, right? He comes in, is that 2 in the air?
4.
4. What?
It costs 6 mana, Judgy.
I didn't realize that. I've never played that card.
Oh, it's a 6 mana 4/4.
I've never actually even seen it in your cube.
Oh, it's the control finisher. Pyroclasm. Hey, what is he following this up with? And nothing dies from that. Oh, but he's. Ooh, Fork Bolt. Oh, that's good.
Let's see what happens.
You know what's better than Etched Oracle? Etched Monstrosity. New Phyrexia. Mythic, believe it.
Yeah, but
It's a 10/10 for 5. It enters with 5 -1 -1 counters.
It does.
It's a very bad card, and it never saw play ever.
No.
You can pay Wooborg to remove 5 -1 -1 counters.
Is it Staticaster? And that looks like it's actually finishing off the Etched Oracle, which is
Oh,
the
Christ.
greatest fucking line to get that thing killed.
Oh, he's turn and burning it. What? How does that function? Oh, what?
Oh, he had to name the card.
Oh,
right?
so he
And it's
named
the
Etched Oracle.
Staticaster.
So
and
it's
then he changed it into a
is
weird,
a 0/1 weird.
Yeah. With, like,
Well, no, it was still. Oh no, it's got counters on it.
oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
it's
That's
still got the
great.
counters.
That was a good
Yeah,
call,
that's
Travis.
a very weird play.
A very weird play. All right, back to Magic.
Fuck. Tristani Summoner, an army in a
It's
box.
so good.
Yep,
Who does the art? That's Nils Hom who does the art.
it's Nils Ham.
You can tell because it's
Oh,
his style. Both
yeah.
him and Seth McKinnon have that style.
Bryn is drawing. He's brainstorming. He's revealing Sensei's Divining Top, a Vampire Nighthawk, and Electrolyze,
He's gotta be happy about that Nighthawk.
and that Electrolyze.
Yeah.
So he can hit the knight with the Staticaster, then finish off with an Electrolyze and ping Judgy Bryn for 1.
Travis, you mean?
Travis,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck their name is.
Finishes the summoner.
That's what happens when you have too many children. My parents were always like, Brad, Trina, whatever your name is.
Yeah, you gotta whatever.
You just go through all of them until you land on the right one. Fucking Irish people. Too many goddamn kids.
Alright.
Man, that vampire. I've got such a boner for Nighthawk. That was the pack 1, pick 1 in Zendikar. That was like,
Yeah.
oh, that was.
That's a great card.
It was like all 1 mana 2/2s. It was like Step Links, Vampire Lacerator, plated GFP.
Travis is swinging with everything but the Knight, which makes sense because it'll just get swallowed whole. He's repping some serious burn here. Oh no, that's Vigilance. That's right. So it is swinging in. My bad, everybody. That's my bad.
He's blocking the knight with his Nighthawk, conceivably, so it doesn't die, but he doesn't know. Travis has a Burst Lightning and a War Leader's Helix in his hand. And then he's, ooh, Murderous Cut on the Rhino. Seems good. Murderous Cut, strong card.
Very strong card. Very good card. Very no-nonsense removal.
Very bad foil. Very dark and mucky.
When people say that they don't bring good removal, Murderous Cut was very recent, and it's incredibly good.
It's like the Black Path to Exile.
It is.
But sometimes better. It has a higher ceiling.
Yes. So Murderous Cut on the stack, Rhino down. So Murderous Cut resolves, but Travis has a lot of stuff in his hand that he can do something with.
I think you might throw the Helix
Bursting on the.
So those two trade.
Yep. He will gain 2 life.
Yep. Bryn will gain 2 off the Nighthawk. Bryn mitigated that attack pretty good.
Nocturnal Staticaster. And that's when it enters the battlefield, right?
Yeah.
So if it was untapped, he could have, in response, tapped it to kill the Necrotal, and they both would have went down together. How romantic would that have been? We got a Divining Top. Let's see if he does anything with
I'm
it.
a Divining Top.
No.
No.
No! Stop it! Stop it! Good noise. That's a good noise.
That's like felching.
What are you sucking out of there? Like, oh, there's a little
It's,
hole.
yeah.
I thought you were,
Because I don't have a
sucking out the
straw.
top of Batman's head.
That'd be great if
The
it came
straw.
through his legs,
Yeah.
out of his head.
Oh, it tastes like poison.
It tastes like kryptonite. Bryn passes and says Pro Squidoo.
Pro Squidoo. We got a Jeskai charm off the top. And
Ooh.
this is not looking good.
He's got 8 points of burn in hand.
Yeah.
That is gross. Yeah.
And now we're gonna see some. Yeah, it's dead.
Oh, God.
Takes 4, goes to 15.
Yep. Yeah, he's got 8 points of burn. So Bryn is effectively at
7.
6.
6, yeah.
Mind Stone.
Sax
Sax to draw. Plays Island. He's going to look at the top couple cards with his top.
Yep.
Vivid Marsh, Think Twice, and Merciless Executioner. But that doesn't stop that he has 8 points of burn in
No.
hand.
What do you, the way he has to eat that burn is by getting big creatures on the board.
Master Jareth thinks Bryn is punting.
So he takes.
He's
how much
helixing
has?
4.
4 and then he
And-
gains 4.
Yeah, so Travis is at 20.
There's an 11.
Bryn is trying to convince Travis to pop the Etched. Oh, he blocked and then he popped it.
Yeah.
So,
I think that is the line that.
Yep.
Jeskai charm.
4 damage to Bryn's face.
Yeah, if he goes down to. Drawing land off Mind Stone with top and play. That's.
Bryn lightning electrolyzes him back.
What's happening? What are they saying?
It sounds like Bryn's dead for some reason because we got like life totals wrong or something.
Oh, that's that, I guess. Travis
that?
takes it.
All right.
I'm gonna start setting up for the next one.
You know, oh yeah, Jareth, you're right. Popping the Mind Stone when you have a top in play. Seems bad.
Yeah.
Come on, Bryn. Black White, Orzhov.
Unless he had all land. I think he did have 2 lands on top. He had the island and then the Vivid Marsh.
Oh yeah. And then the Think Twice was under that. Or no. He had a Vivid Marsh, Think Twice, and Executioner. Yeah, so he did.
No, there was an island because he drew the island before he drew the Marsh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had a turn before that. Patrick. Which I think was the case. You are black-white removal.
No, it's not black white removal. It's black white.
Oh, white-black removal.
Just put Orzhov.
No.
The chat is saying you punted, Bryn.
Oh.
You had a top in play and a Mind Stone, which you didn't.
Oh yeah, no, it didn't matter. The cards on top were
Yeah,
all
you
shit.
got an island and then Vivid Marsh, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was just
The
to
cards on
dig as
top
deep
were all
as you
shit.
could.
I was trying to dig as deep as I could, and in the end, it turned out that the cards that I could have seen and dug to were just like Think Twice and a Sacrifice Skies thing, which would have resulted in Travis drawing 3 cards and then killing me anyway. So.
Yeah.
He had a lot of burn in his hand.
He did. Turns out he could have cast the Enlisted Worm instead, and he would have cascaded into Flames of the Firebrand, which still would have killed me. So
Yeah, we had your
There
life
was,
totals. We had your life totals wrong, so we thought you had more
there
than
was no way out.
No way out.
Jim
No
Morrison.
way out.
No one gets out of here.
You're
What?
trying to
It's-
turn me off,
I'll turn you on, all right?
and then when Travis gets in here, you can come join me.
You know what? I'm gonna say don't sit down, Bryn, so that I can get out.
Can I sit in your lap?
Yes.
No.
Well, like Judgy's allowed it.
Yes.
Travis is here, so the crisis is averted.
Press
And
5. Just temporarily.
Hey guys. Don't worry, I'm on top of things. Uh, 4? Nope. 8 of them. Hey. Yeah. Hey guys. I managed to beat the crappy deck that I built with the marginally better deck that Bryn built.
It was much better.
Yep.
It had the 2-minute blast. Well, like,
Which sweet mat?
Patrick didn't win any sweet mats, so
Are you talking about the Game Day champion one or that like Eldrazi one on the table? Because neither of them are Patrick's. Hey, your mic on. Sounds like Justin's going to be keeping. Patrick's throwing his back. Oh no, yeah, no, I won that one. Patrick went 1,
Patrick
2.
won the Swiss portion of the event, but then immediately dropped afterwards.
What? No, I won the Swiss portion of it, you twat.
No, Patrick's better than you.
Excuse me? You're just,
You heard me.
you're just mad because I won.
No,
You're just mad because I built you a shit deck.
I mean like, kind of. You should do better than that.
It looks like they've decided on their opening hands here. And Justin leads off with Forest, tap it, full green, do nothing.
Hey, you know that's what you do.
Patrick in the lead.
You leave them disoriented and confused. It's
Mhm.
it's the line of play.
Justin play a creature. It's a grizzly bear.
But good.
Him to Turak. That's pretty good. Justin's gonna discard some cards at random. Hopefully they weren't his lands he was intending to play.
Yeah, sometimes that card just kills you. Looks like one of them was, and that Vapor's tonight.
That was a land that he didn't have
Uh,
in play, so that might be bad. That looks
Yeah.
like it was bad.
yeah.
Justin does have the board presence, despite that him to Turak still being in play. There we go.
Why didn't he activate the guy? He's not gonna do anything.
He's an idiot. Maybe he's an instant he wants to play.
Maybe.
Oh no, his deck is full of those like 4 mana, give a guy +3/+3 whatever.
Yeah.
Like Briar Pack Alpha, and then we cost 1 less.
Oh, okay. Patrick flipped it back.
Well done, Patrick.
Well done, Patrick.
He was very excited about that actually.
I would be. I wouldn't be so excited about that though. Rancor is a very good card. Very hard to beat in any format.
Boarded in Ice Manipulator game 2 just for that. I was like, hey, you deal with Rancor, don't like give it back.
And then you could have Banishing Lighted it too.
Mhm.
That's a choice.
The Scudder is a die trigger, right?
The Scutters is an enter the battlefield trigger, so
Ballsy.
Patrick is down 3 life now.
Down to 12. Playing a dangerous game.
Yeah, but like not the good kind.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Justin said, I'm thinking, and Patrick goes, hello, thinking, I'm Patrick. Fuck.
Please don't.
Yeah, Hollow Pack coming down, giving +2/+2, Mother giving the Scar Pro Green.
Trample over for 3.
Yep. Sounds correct. That Shrine of Loyal Allegiance is scary, man. Uh-oh. Yeah, Justin's right. That mother is ready to go. Mother of goons.
Words to your mother.
Justin activating his,
His card draw wolf.
yeah, whatever that thing's called. He says, I
Plus
have to
one
do
for
this.
recruiter.
So presumably that's all he has to play this turn.
That's not good.
Oh, it's a Paderewski.
Kitchen Finks, that's a good magic card.
Yes.
Like, not as good as Shrine of Loyal Allegiance is right now.
Patrick's like, I hope you don't have a land. Fuck. Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's a Suture Priest.
yeah.
Justin's getting a little hard under the collar here. Suture Priest is whenever a creature comes to play under Patrick's control.
He gains 1 life.
Whenever it comes to play under opponent's control, or a creature comes to play under opponent's control, they lose 1.
Yes. Yes.
So not only can Patrick make a bunch of guys with that shrine, he can gain a bunch of life. Every time Justin plays a guy, he's gonna die. Slowly.
Slowly. Does Justin's deck even have any removal for the mother?
Nope.
Oh, that's good.
It's good that you drew Rancor this game.
Yeah, I mean, like, not really anymore.
It was good. He can bluff
It was
stuff.
good. He can, like, suicide his guy into the Necrogen Scudder and then watch it just die for no value.
No, he's gonna get point through.
No, he won't. The Scudder's at 4/4 right now. It's been supported.
Oh yeah. Correct. Tapping down or trying to freeze the next turn Scudder. Patrick is a pro blue. And Justin seems like he's willing to trade that. Take that trade.
Yeah.
That seems fine. You can throw the Rancor on like the Kitchen Finks after for maximum value.
Minimum value. What? Who said that?
I mean, it's not as good as it could be because it only gains 1 life when the
I think
Finks comes back.
that Justin is just going to lose this game.
Patrick up to 15. Making 6 guys after popping that shrine. Hello, other Andrew.
It's just blocking it with all 6.
No, he's putting 2 in front of it.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I can't just listen and like,
No.
I have to actually explain that. Yeah, put 2 in front of it, trampled over for 4, I believe.
2? For 2, right? The guy's a 2/2.
They said 4, but I think they lied. I'm gonna trust your math over theirs.
I don't know. The guy's human side is it's a 2/2, right?
Yep. Justin taking 4 from Scudder. Patrick has a healthy supply of mirror tokens to sit back on.
Is there any other kind of supply of mirror tokens?
Yes, an unhealthy supply.
Okay. Could you give us an instance of that? Use it in a sentence, as it were.
I have an insufficient supply of mirror, like 1 or 0.
Okay.
Justin coming down to Sabretooth. That'll be awesome for the Rancor on. No, we didn't draft our own decks. I drafted Brinsmer, drafted mine. Patrick and Justin drafted each other's.
Yeah, clearly what we've learned is that Patrick and Justin are way better at this than we are because we spend way too much time dicking around. And
We even had 4 packs.
we had 4 packs for it. So.
And we still both built kind of meh decks.
Yeah.
Justin taking another 4. Patrick evening up those life totals pretty quickly. Justin should be at 12, sorry, because he played the Timur Sabretooth.
Yep.
Rancor up the Sabretooth. That's going to be really strong. Like with all those guys.
Yeah, you can just pick up the Finks over and over again, right? Or the Briar Pack Alpha even. That's good.
Or the Stitched Mangler.
That's worse because of the mother, but
I mean, it's still not bad.
no.
Like, So Justin, what are you gonna do? It'd be nice if they could stop singing and instead actually play the game.
You know that won't happen.
Yeah. No, I got to hear like a couple bars of "I Will Survive" there instead of like actual Magic gameplay.
You know, I mean, we could probably just stream that.
Yeah, we could.
And
We should just patch this audio in and have them listen to those two. That'd be entertaining. Anyway, Justin's coming in for 6 with the Sabertooth.
maximum damage.
Maximum power. Patrick.
Patrick needs a guy with a bigger butt than 2.
No, he's not concerned about that. He just wants to force him to pick up a guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's bad. You can lock down the mother now.
Yep.
Or the
The Scudder.
Scudder, yeah. Either way.
No, that was a good play on Judge's
Yeah.
part. I think Patrick just realized his mistake. Hey, Diamond Dragon. But no, he does that thing where he goes like, sure. Just kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scar's been locked down by the Mangler.
Man, that Sabertooth is constantly surprising me with how strong it is.
That thing is a
doesn't-
beast.
It doesn't look like it should be that good.
The thing is not actually a beast, but
I mean, like it's a cat,
Yeah.
I think. But hey,
I'm not surprised. Cats are awesome.
hey, it's another
Oh
Rancor.
shit. I mean, like it's a worse round core.
Yeah,
Like almost strictly worse.
it's colorless.
Yeah, almost strictly worse.
Yep.
It's like just might come over for bouncing the Mangler, Pro Green. Patrick down to 3. Hey, we even had life totals, right?
That's an zero edge.
Doesn't deserve range. I should put Justin to 10. 'Cause that's how that thing works, right? Suture
That's how
Priest?
Suture Priest
Okay.
works.
Justin's. Is he letting the Scudder on tap this turn?
I think so.
That's pretty lucky, Diamond Dragon. What have you got for us, Patrick? There's a little bit of a bind here. He's at 3, so he's got to block with a lot of stuff to not just die to that 8-2. That's like usually indestructible.
His cards are pretty well useless, so.
Yeah, if only had like Journey Nowhere, Banishing Light. They're pretty good right now.
Yeah, those are good magic cards.
They are. Just from answering a question about tacos, that seems like a freaking awesome deal. Dad, like one showers or an Strat pack for answering a question about tacos.
That does seem pretty good.
Wish people give me free stuff for talking about tacos. But like Patrick's still trying to put a little bit of pressure on with Tumor and like other things apparently.
Huh, that's weird.
Coming in with Tumor, the 4/4 Scudder, and the 3/2 support guy, relief captain. For 9 points. Justin's not taking any chances. Except he moved that Asian mage over there for some reason.
Oh, he blocked a Mur with the
Okay.
mage. So after all is said and done, Justin goes to 6.
Okay.
Patrick's got 2 untapped Mur, untapped Mother, untapped
So
Suture
he's-
Priest, and things to play.
I guess like he's just straight dead, right?
Not if he plays enough guys.
And he's only got one more guy to play.
Because that thing's like 8. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points he can throw. He's not.
Yeah, but Judgy's still got the.
Oh, the Briar
Stitch
Pack
Mangler.
Alpha.
No, the
Oh,
Alpha
Stitch Man,
Pack.
yeah.
But he's got the Stitch Mangler in his hand still, right? So if he taps any one of those guys down,
Just Patrick has to tap the Mother.
Patrick doesn't have to tap the Mother, but
Well, yeah.
that works too.
Justin down to 5. It's got a little close here.
Kill an untapped Mirror token.
Yep.
Which leaves Patrick with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Justin
He
still
has
has to
to-
like
yeah.
get one more thing.
No, he doesn't. Because he's got 5 toughness, right? If he attacks with the Finks and the.
Oh yeah, it's a game with the
and
Finks
the
too.
other guy,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Then he has to block a guy with the Fink. He has to block the Finks.
He also has to hope that
But
Patrick
he
doesn't have a
he
trick
still
there.
have the Stitch Mangler that he picked up 3 turns ago.
Yeah.
So
Tapping down the Mother. Tap it in response, so it doesn't get tapped.
I mean, it's better, but
Yeah. Yes, Patrick, targeting me, Mom. She's playing Smokebird in her decks.
why?
Mana fixing.
Okay.
Justin's figured out the correct line.
Yeah. So now we just sit here and wait for
Patrick to admit defeat.
figure out that he's just dead.
Yep.
Because his other card is a Plains.
Mm-hmm. That was quick. Good job, Patrick.
Usually Patrick takes a lot longer to figure these things
Yeah.
out.
Once again, commenting on how good Rancor is.
Yes. Rancor is a very strong card.
Yes. Sideboarding time. Neither of us built either deck, so we can't really talk about it. Looks like Face Fairies might be coming in.
That's a good card.
That turns off Rancor.
Does turn off Rancor.
Man, Patrick's board is just playable after playable.
Yeah.
Yes, Shrine of Burning Rage. Do it. Do it. Shrine's really scary and limited.
Shrine is really
Because it just sits there and takes up, and like, you can't,
You can't stop it.
yeah, like unless you have artifact removal, especially game 1 where you don't board. Like, you don't play main deck artifact removal normally, and like, it's kind of gross. Like, they drop it on turn 2, and you're like, okay. It's like turn 8, which is very normal for a limited game. You're like, good, I'm at effective 14 life. Patrick asking for how hard he punted that game. Not too bad, actually. Just in a very resilient board state. Game 2's going to start out here. Patrick probably going first. Looks like a fairly reasonable hand for him. He's got some plains and some swamp. Justin's looking at him with some forest and an island and some creatures he can play. They're green, which is always nice. Experiment 1 coming down for Justin. Nice little 1-1 for 1 with Evolve.
It's much better than Experiment 2 or 3.
Yes. What if they're the same card except Experiment 2 costs 2 and was a 2/2? Anyway, sorry,
That'd be
it's
so cool.
it's evolved. So every time Justin plays a creature has higher power or toughness than the experiment, it gets a +1/+1 counter, and they can remove 2 +1/+1 counters to regenerate it. Patrick taking an early 2. Lean off his Shrine Loyal Legions. Pegasus coming down, just a 2/1 flyer.
It does give him another trigger on Low Shrine.
Yep. For reference, Shrine triggers on each of Patrick's upkeep or whenever he casts a white spell.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has any more of those.
Justin gonna come in for 4.
That's a good block.
That was a good block. Justin, I probably won't keep this guy alive, don't I? Nope. Looks like they're happy to trade those creatures.
Heir of the Wild.
Pulling out an Heir of the Wilds, which will not evolve as Experiment 1. Another Mom. Shrine's counting up pretty quickly. Sign Blood targeting Patrick, and down to 14, draw a pair of cards. See if those can help him out here. He might take some damage. He's going to take
Yeah.
a decent chunk this play. Justin yelling that he knows he did that wrong because he
Okay.
should play the Sabertooth
Did-
first.
He also
He-
didn't evolve. his
yes, I was getting to that.
So that's,
If he
yeah.
played the Sabertooth first, he would have triggered the Ferocious on the air to give it +1/+1.
Mhm.
And Patrick accepting that that needs to die as soon as possible.
It does, and that's a good way to kill it.
Close indecision. Not quite though. Justin
Whirler
rolling.
Rogue.
What a rogue.
That's a good card. That thing should be a 3/3.
Yeah, but Justin's bad.
Yeah.
Tap the artifacts, make it unblockable, putting Patrick's down to 8. No, now Patrick's the one who's got a clock on him. He needs to figure out some way to answer them. The Whirler Rogue. Or one of the Thopters.
Yeah, either or.
See a lot of things he can kill. He has to be able to like get one of them. Let's think about popping a Shrine here, it looks like. Decides against it.
Yeah, I think it's a little too early for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently Patrick disagrees with us.
Yes.
Let's go roll a Triplicate Spirits. Using 4 of the Mirror to Convoke it and 2 planes. I think that's a fine play then. Knowing that he's got that.
I don't know. I would have played the Triplicate Spirits first. I'm really greedy when it comes to those cards, though. So.
Yeah, Patrick had Thopter tokens. This board is not impossible to follow. I mean, like, not having a second mirror token is a little awkward.
Yep.
But no, they're not Morse. All the cards are in black sleeves, man. Like, come on.
Patrick does have morph tokens.
Yeah, he also has Morph tokens, but like,
No, they're supposed to be Thopters.
they are 1/1 flying artifact creatures. Fuck you, Ben. Putting Patrick down to 6, just deciding to
Wow.
continue with the shock plan.
Patrick got pretty low pretty quick.
Yeah.
He'd be dead next turn. If Judgy had evolved his fucking experiment.
If Judgy hadn't missed a beneficial trigger, you scrub.
I mean, I expect Judgy to hold a higher line of play than that.
Mm-hmm. In his defense, he never played the limited that Experiment 1 existed.
Whatever.
That puts
It's
Justin
a
in a
simple
tough
effect.
spot. I believe Mother only gives creatures you
Yeah.
control.
Yeah, mom can't target your opponent's guys.
That would be nuts if
That
you
would
could
be
target the
really
guys.
good.
Alright, have a good night, OC Brad. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming out.
Well, it looks like the Whirler Rogue is dead.
Yep.
Been terrored.
It got really scared, and its
Real
skeleton,
scared.
and all its muscles jumped out of its skin, and then its skeleton subsequently jumped out of its muscles, and started eating its skin.
Yeah, the art on that card doesn't really make a whole ton of sense.
I mean, it's better than like the Mirrodin one, where it's just like some alien thing. It's like,
Yeah, that's true. It's not better than the original one though.
no, the original one's nice.
Although it doesn't come in foil or modern border. So
Yeah. No,
I wouldn't play it.
I think there was a foil old border for it.
Okay, sure.
It was a like F&M promo or some garbage a long time ago.
You might be right.
Justin adding Internal Witness to his board, which returned the Whirler Rogue.
Yeah.
He was really hoping that General Shrine was an untapped land this turn.
Yeah, he kind of needs to push the points through here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he seemed pretty comfortable against Patrick, though. Patrick doesn't really have any way to push points through himself.
He does have like 1,000 guys though.
Yeah. But still, like, Justin's still sitting at 20. He can't really feasibly go around and start, like, trading off guys for a couple points. But that's what he's going to try to do.
I mean, like, he can, right? Like, Judgy doesn't really have any creatures.
Yeah.
He could have a 3/3 experiment one, but he doesn't.
It looks like his board is very full, but it's not.
No, he's got a couple of 1/1s.
Patrick come down with a Spectral Procession, adding to his spirit count, doubling it even. We did do a Hearthstone stream on last Thursday. Yeah, like 3 days ago or whatever. You can go check that out in the archives if you want. Justin, oh, is there any way to win?
And, like, he could play the Whirler Rogue and generate a whole bunch more guys.
Justin, if I had evolved the experiment, I would have won.
He would have.
I'm glad you realized it himself.
It's an experiment would have won.
Yeah. It says an experiment could have won.
Yep. He's a fool and a, I don't know, something.
A fool and an even bigger fool.
And an even bigger fool.
Sure. Oh yeah, that's really high. Yeah, let me know if that one's too high. I turned it down a bit. Bryn is known for his loud talking, yes. Huh. I will make sure to point that out to Justin.
Okay.
And tell Justin to either fix it or, like, mix people don't use that.
Yeah.
Well, Liquid Puck, first of all, thanks for showing up to the stream. But we're doing a draft of Patrick's Peasant Cube. Justin is playing a Temur deck who wins with attack with creatures. His current win con for this game is going to be tapping 2 artifacts, using the Rogue's ability to give one of his guys unblockable. That's a rogue though, because they're scooping it up. Patrick's deck makes a lot of tokens to try and overwhelm the opponent, and just generally has a lot of removal to keep his opponent's threats from killing him. Yeah.
Patrick taking out the Necrogen Scudder here.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Mhm.
Justin has a fairly aggressive deck.
Judgy's got too much pressure for that card to be really all
Yeah,
that good.
Justin's deck has a lot of green guys and ways to go over and around. Rancor, put Bone Splitter on flyers.
Yes.
He just like attrition his opponent out between like Kitchen Finks and Temur Sabertooth and stuff. Temur Sabertooth, a real MVP in his deck. It's like Patrick's bringing the Zealous Persecution for the Necrogen Scare. Zealous Persecution is an instant that costs a black and a white, and it gives all creatures you control +1/+1, all creatures your opponents control -1/-1, but just until the end of the turn.
It is really good.
It's very good in token strategies and against token strategies.
Yep.
And just in creature matchups in general, actually, because it effectively makes your creatures all too bigger than your opponents. No, Ghostly Prison's a little bit suspect for Justin's deck, or against Justin. Because he's not usually swinging with too many guys.
Yeah, it does kill all the tokens off of his Whirler Rogue and makes it a lot worse, though.
Ben, you don't know Master Jareth, I don't think. I'm pretty sure, anyway.
Ben knows everyone.
Justin has another hand with an Heir of the Wilds, and I think I saw an Experiment 1 on there. Patrick has guys and lands.
That's all you ever really look for.
Yep. Patrick done 18.
Got a similar start here to the one before. Maybe this time Judgy will evolve his guy a third time.
Just an attack Patrick, and he said to 22. I'm pretty sure that's just Patrick being stupid.
Probably.
Unless Jess was kind and gave him like a handicap. Patrick to 14.
Patrick needs to do something.
Yeah, if he could like play a spell in general, that'd probably.
Okay, Swords to Plowshares is the
That's a
thing.
good card. Justin gets Simic Charm, gives guy Hexproof, so that Swords bounces off.
Yep.
It is hitting the Natty Tron. Patrick's down to 10, and Skin Render's a pretty good card to play though.
Skin Render is a strong card. I'm not sure I agree with killing the 2/2 over the other card, but apparently it doesn't matter because Judgy's got some more combat tricks.
Royal Pack Alpha. Which allows it, in combination with the Evolve trigger, to crush that Skin Render. Patrick's deck has a ton of playables.
Yeah, Zealous
Like there's a
Persecution
lot of
is
competition there.
probably one of the worst cards he has available to him.
Yeah. Patrick's in trouble though.
Yeah.
Justin's beating him down to 3.
The beats are pretty relentless here, and
that was some that was a huge Vapor snag from Justin. Massive tempo swing.
yeah, all right, that's a Sengir Vampire.
I think it's Sengir Vampire. Good job, man.
And then dying. All right.
Patrick, block. Okay, go 0. Patrick down. They're sitting there metaphorically jerking each other off, complimenting each other. Oh, man, you can build a great deck. No, yours is fine too.
No, I think Bed Blast is the real win. Hello, Judgy.
Guys, done
Okay.
jerking
So
off.
I mean,
I'm
like
proud of
you
myself.
both punted one away.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, I guess it all works out in the end.
Yeah, we got there. All right, we'll do some standard to close it out.
Yeah, sure. Apparently gonna play some standard.
All right. So do you want to play against Patrick or should I? Because that's going to be like the actual cool one to watch. Okay.
All right,
Patrick wants to play against me for some reason. Apparently there's something messed up with his mic.
Okay, I'll get Mike to look up.
So they say.
They say it got really loud again.
Weird.
Halfway through.
Weird.
There's a crackling noise. Popping noise or something. Do you want to hear or are you okay? So
Oh, so I'm fine here. I'm just going to change some stuff over on this side, if that's okay.
yeah, help yourself.
Standard matches. Boom. Update. Standard. There's it is.
You want to change names and deck names.
Yeah. Bryn. And what is he running? Goggles, right?
Yeah, and then we'll just
I changed the wrong person.
Hold on.
He's vampires.
Yeah. So Brent's playing a real deck. He's playing blue-red Pyromancer's Goggles, which plays a lot of removal, like Jace, Friend's Prodigy, and Thing in the Ice. And that's basically the deck. A bunch of burn spells. The deck looks to get advantage off of Pyromancer's Goggles, using cards like Tormenting Voice, allowing him to discard 1 card to draw 4. Killing 2 things with light. Ideally, you can like play Lightning Axe, discard Fiery Temper, and kill 3 things for 2 red mana and 2 cards, which is really good.
I like those silver sleeves.
Obviously. And then Patrick's running black-red vampires because he likes vampires a lot, and he's excited that they're a deck in standard. Not a good one, but they exist in standard.
It's true. By the way, I just want to say thank you to Master Jareth. That's
It's pretty hefty.
those are big compliments, and I see you in other viewers' chats. So I mean, other streamers' chats. So thank you. That means a lot. Did I have a job interview? No, I had a funeral. So that's what made me cut my hair. I had to do
That's
one
a
of
fairly
those.
good reason.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. The Y in Bryn is covering the goggles.
Blue, red, goggles.
All right, I'm excited to watch these.
I'm a little bit disappointed actually in the art.
Thank you, 21 Sir. That's Ben, right?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Ben.
A little bit disappointed in the art direction for Innistrad this time around. I find the vampires have much less racy dressing.
Yes, they do. They're
Much
more
less
of a.
like bondage gear, not so many leather and straps as there were in the original Innistrad.
It's gotten colder, apparently. Hi, Chaos. How's it going? It's Andrew.
Lesky.
Oh, hey. How's it going? Yeah, I did on the funeral stream. I was dressed up.
You haul all your streaming equipment. to
Yeah, the funeral.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Streamed my Nona's funeral. The minister was like, "I don't understand this."
So could you just like tilt your casket a little bit more?
Yeah.
Kind of
We're
weird
not-
glare off
there's-
of her
yeah.
forehead.
It's true.
You just get like one little kid just like stand there and hold it, kind of.
So black-red vampires, Brazilian vampires. I wish Liquid Puck. They're rolling. Bryn rolled a 5. Oh,
I think Patrick won because 5's kind of a shitty roll.
it is. It is. Not nearly as good as the standard 7, but much better than Snake Eyes. He's got a Fevered Visions in his opening hand, and we're gonna see.
That hand has black and red and creatures.
and 3/1 and 4/1 drops.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the lands to play them all.
Yeah,
Bryn's hand
he's keeping it though. That's a
has a mess of cards.
Gorger, Falconwrath Gorger, I think.
Patrick can play a Neonate and then sacrifice a discard of a Neonate. Madison got the Neonate drawing a card.
Seems good.
He doesn't have red land. He can.
He's just another Gorger. How much did he swing him for? How much is that? Is
That's
that
2.
2?
Yeah.
Here,
I'll
you
take
take
care of that.
If you do the. That's Jason Vryn's Prodigy.
Jason's Prodigy is going to let Bryn loop, tap to draw a card and discard a card, and after that ability resolves. If there are 5 more cards in Bryn's graveyard, he transforms into Jace. Some variation of Jace Planeswalker. I don't know what the actual title is.
I actually don't either. I got a Smoldering Mars, and that's a what's that guy's name again?
Something Neonate.
Yeah, like crazy Neonate.
He's a 1/1 with Menace, so Bryn has to have 2 guys to block it. He can sacrifice the Neonate and discard a card to draw a new card. And with those Falconwrath Gorgers in play that give all of his vampires madness with a madness cost equal to their converted mana cost, Patrick can sacrifice a Neonate to play one of his vampires and draw a card. Bryn's coming up with Tormenting Voice, discarding Fiery Temper to draw 2 cards. He's going to madness the Fiery Temper.
Hit the Gorger.
Yep. Of course, Madness's ability lets you pay usually an alternate cost to cast a spell whenever you would discard it, instead of discarding it.
Seems really efficient. And also when he discarded the Nephalia Drown Yard, he can pay to put that onto the battlefield.
Yeah, you can pay 3 mana, put it into play.
Yeah, seems good. Alright, so it looks like End Attorney did do that thing with the...
Yeah, sack the Neonate
to make another Neonate and draw a card.
Yep. Patrick plays, like... Bryn knows that Patrick's drawn 5 lands this game, which is rough.
It's coming in for 3. Bryn goes down to
11.
11. There's a Fiery Temper of its own, which, by the way, the art for Fiery Temper is really sweet.
Yep.
Yeah. Want to see another Neonate? Yes, we are. Yes, we can.
And it's apparently all that Patrick's deck has in it.
Yeah. Fiery Temper on the Jace. See you later.
Yeah, madnessing it, of course, by ditching a Neonate, the one he just played.
Yeah. There's like that Fall of the Titans in Bryn's hand. And he's doing it. 1 to each.
Yeah.
Seems fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
Yeah, it clears the board for 3 mana.
Yeah.
He's
you can discard Falconwrath Gorger into play because it has madness because the other Gorger to draw a
Seems-
card.
yeah, seems very good.
Solid play on Patrick's part, at least with the board present still.
Yep. Which is what a deck seems to want to do, right? It wants to hit.
But Patrick's drawn a ton of land. That's really bad for him.
It's Olivia's Bloodsworn coming in for 4.
Yeah, Bloodsworn is a 2-mana 2/1 flyer but cannot block, and you can pay 1 red mana to give a vampire hasten to the turn.
Yep.
Including itself, so.
How's Patrick able to tap and play a card pre-dot? Then he did that during his opponent's end step,
Yeah.
where he sacrificed a card to his Neonate.
He played instant speed effects at the end of Bryn's turn, then untapped and took his turn.
Yes.
Bryn cycling through some more cards with a Tormenting Voice.
What are we gonna see here?
Bryn is the
Fevered
judge.
Visions.
He would have been all over that.
Yeah.
Fevered Visions is kind of a trashy card that's surprisingly good. It's a 3-mana enchantment. At the end of each player's turn, that player draws a card. And then if it's an opponent, if the opponent has 4 more cards after they draw during their end step, they take 2 damage. So each turn,
Does how much
Patrick's
does
going to
Patrick
draw
have in
an
hand?
additional card.
3,
And if
so
he
it
has
doesn't
4
trigger.
more, he's going to take 2 damage.
Yeah, 3 lands.
8 lands. I think the chance to ask Patrick how many lands he's playing, but he seemed to draw a ton of lands against me when I played him today too.
Yeah.
I think he's playing just a few too many.
Another Fevered Visions.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Jareth. Another Fevered Visions. So at the end of
problem
Bryn's
is-
turn,
From this seems to be that Bryn's dead.
at the end of Bryn's turn, he gets to draw 2 cards though.
Yeah, you can find.
There were 2 lands. He's lands and Fevered Visions. Excellent.
But he's dead, right? If our math is that?
Yep. Attack Bryn. Yeah, take it.
All right, first one goes to Patrick. Now they sideboard.
Yep. Bryn's gonna be looking to bring in. I think he has some Kozilek's returns on the sideboard, maybe.
That would be good.
1, maybe
A-
2.
A good sweeper.
Yeah, Patrick's healing, but 1 drops, whatever. I have no idea what kind of garbage is in Patrick's sideboard. I don't even know if he has a sideboard.
His Kalitas's. More Sinister
Orbs
Concoctions
of
and
Warding.
Duresses.
That's interesting. Orb of Warding will,
Magic is very complicated.
yes.
Patrick should play Call the Bloodline to fix his flood. I think it's in his sideboard, if I remember correctly.
That is something, I played against him playing Call the Bloodline on a Vampire deck, but it was very, very solid card overall.
Oh, yeah.
I think for him. So no, that'd be a pretty good idea.
On the screen, my light is... Our eyes are catching the light weird on this screen. It's freaking me out. I feel like a fucking wolf. Alright, so they're sideboarding.
There's a point where I open my eyes and the whites of them become very pronounced.
They just look like fucking crazy people. Could be the mushrooms. Oh, definitely the mushrooms. He's taking out all 4 Fevered Visions. Makes
Yeah,
sense. He
that's
doesn't
fair.
want Patrick drawing cards.
Nope.
What's he bringing in? So he's taking out 2 Asylum Visitors, a Drana, Incorrigible Youths, and 2 Sinister Concoctions.
That's fair. Sinister Concoction is garbage against Bryn.
Yes. What is this creature? Jace? Is that the only
He's
creature?
got
in
3
his game?
Jaces, 3. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but Bryn just has enough creatures to warrant it probably.
Yeah.
He's on 3 Jaces, 3 Thing in the Ice, and he's got a set of Wandering
Brennan
through Worlds.
Callet,
I believe Bryn's also playing 1, maybe 2. I think just 1 Goblin Dark Dwellers in the main.
so 2 Kalitas, 2 Orbs of Warding, and 2 Duresses.
Yep.
Gonna head to bed. I have hockey. Thanks for coming out, Andrew.
Very little.
How much is Patrick yelling blood?
Very little actually.
Oh, it's a
There
very
aren't
little
many
too.
blood themed cards in his deck.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
for him, because a happy Patrick is still a loud Patrick, but a more subdued loud Patrick.
Yeah. No, if Patrick had blood cards to play, you'd probably be able to hear him over the mics.
Yeah.
From like the other room.
Sound Visitor's bad because of 1 toughness. Patrick boarded. Yeah, I agree. Liquid Puck, thank you so much for the follow. We really appreciate it. Welcome to the goddamn table. And why don't you go open yourself up a Tarmogoyf? That's the new clap is for you. Hell
Excellent. I like
yeah.
clappers.
The Magic streams are fun.
There.
They're very fun. Yeah, the cube tonight. I was telling Patrick, we're going to do a cube draft where we each have stipulations that are going to be drawn from a hat. Silly ones, like you can only draw cards that start with a consonant. Stuff like that.
It's going to be gross.
Chaos21. Andrew, thank you so much for the follow. We really appreciate it. Welcome to the table. Why don't you go open yourself up a Tarmogoyf. Yeah, a little Tarmogoyf.
No, any kind of goyf. Go open yourself up like a Lyrigoyf.
Yeah.
Or more.
Go get yourself a... Hope you... Yes, more Hearthstone streams. I agree.
Yeah.
I was playing today and had fun. And then the 5 packs that I opened from completing the quest, I opened a legendary, so hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, the 1 toughness against potential forked burn spells is just bad. Yeah, so it was
And
wide.
access to judgment.
And also because they generally, the Asylum Visitor generally gets positive gains when your opponent doesn't have cards in hand. And
It's good
Bryn-
for when you're racing and like both of you are out of cards.
Yes.
But that's not going to happen against Bryn.
No. There's the Crazy Neonate or whatever it is.
Bryn has so many like
Magnetic
card
Insight.
advantage pluses that it just doesn't matter. Back Insight, the Ephemeral.
Here's the Thick in the Ice. I love that guy. He makes me happy.
I think he has school.
Coming in for 1, I imagine.
Yep.
First he's playing a land, because he's going to bring in Air Falcon Wrath.
Air Falcon rounds 2 mana, 2/1. Patrick can discard a card to transform it. Transformed is a 3/2 flyer.
Good card. Especially if he has an Incorrigible Youth in his hand, which does he?
I have no idea.
Let's pay attention to his hand. Yeah, I think he does. Yeah, right there. So he's going to do...
It's going to be a pretty strong swing next turn if Bryn doesn't kill the... Oh, that's bad for Bryn.
turn 1 Neonate, both games cheap. I agree.
Yeah, he did on turn 1 Neonate last turn. He could have.
Alright, so let's listen to how
Yeah, go
happy
ahead.
Patrick's going to be here. You ready? Discard that. Flip it. It has haste. He has a 4/3. He's now swinging in 1 turn suddenly with 8 power on turn 3 with his
Yeah, that's
board.
scary.
Yeah. And he'll lose his thing in the ice in order to block it.
He's doing his little please chuckle when he's pleased with himself.
Yeah. And next turn he's dropping down probably a Thunderbreak Regent, so...
Yep. Nope, that's bad for Bryn.
Yeah, he takes 8 and goes to 11.
Bryn taking tons of damage. Making a blue, black, and a red. Radiant Flames for free.
Yep, that's good. That's what he needs. Is this modern?
Technically, it could be. Yes.
Technically, yeah.
Yes, these are modern legal decks.
That was a nice... Bryn needed that.
Yep.
Thing in the Ice also generally works very well against Patrick's deck.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're going to see a Thunderbreak? Yes.
Oh, it's not good for Bryn. No, if we're going to do drafting with stipulations, we probably have to do slightly larger packs so that you didn't get stuck with cards that you couldn't draft.
Yeah. Oh no, I think the general rule is you can only play.
Only play. What if you don't draft enough playables? Because there weren't enough in the thing.
More lands.
Okay. If you can only play K, are basic lands exempt?
Yes,
If I
yeah,
don't
basic
play
lands.
constant.
Island.
I hope you're not playing blue.
Yeah, no, basic lands are exempt.
Only
Everything.
play cards with strong vowels. Well, I guess you're playing more blue today. And artifacts.
I'd actually love to do it with Ben's Cube because you can actually have more out of it because you can do like no creatures, just spells and planeswalkers. All right, what are we seeing from here? We got a Magmatic Insight and then a Tormenting Voice. Discarding Jace.
Yep.
Draw.
Pick up some new cards.
Is he hoping to flip it this turn?
Probably not. If you want to, you could cast the...
You can flip it at instant speed too, so...
Yeah.
You can cast the Fall of the Titans for 0.
0. I think it's fine just taking 4 this turn.
Yeah, just going to 7. There's a lot of breathing room at 7, and he has... No, he's doing it. Yeah, 0 to the thing in the ice and 0 to him, because if he targeted Thunderbreak Regent, he would take 3 damage.
Yep.
So the...
Awoken Horror is a 7/8. When it flips, it returns all of their non-land permanents to their owner's hands.
The thing in the ice has awoken, and it just scares everybody away. Oh, fuck! Thunderbreak Regent again, not a surprise. Patrick knows he can outbleed Bryn.
You can erase Bryn, yeah.
Yeah. We got a Goggles. That's really good with another Fall of the Titans in hands.
Good thing the bot is slow.
Sounds good, Andrew. Thanks for coming out of chat.
Yeah, thanks for showing up. See you later.
Animate that. That seems good. Coming in for
Yeah.
11 this turn. Because he is going to flip that. Patrick's big head just fell in the camera.
Patrick taking 11.
Taking 11, going to 9.
Yeah, Bryn paid the steep cost of 0 mana to flip his one from, or not flip, but
You could...
make it into a 4.
What's up, Indecision? You could have essentially just flip that over and over and over again. Overwatch Open Beta starts tomorrow.
Okay. Cool.
That's it for you. Thanks for coming out, Odin.
Yeah, thanks for showing up. As always, we appreciate
The views or the viewers.
viewership. Overwatch is that Blizzard FPS, right?
Yeah, it seems fun.
Yeah.
I might give it a shot.
I've been a huge fan of FPSs.
I hear it's like,
Last one I played was like Black Ops.
yeah, that's I'm really bad at them. So actually, no, I'm pretty good. I'm really good at Counter-Strike Source. I don't play Global Offensive because I'm a old man stuck in my ways.
That's fair.
4, Patrick goes. I mean, Sprint's going down to 7.
Yep.
You see another Thunderbreak representing Lethal. I did that the wrong way. He's at 9. He's at 7.
Brandon has to like do a thing. I guess he's gonna
Fall of the Titans. 0-0.
Fall Titans for 0, so you can search another Fall the Titans.
We're talking about the targets of the first one or the second one?
Yeah. Patrick was confused. He thought I targeted the.
No, yeah, he did a thing in face, right?
Yeah, he did the thing in Patrick, and this one's going Thornbreak in Patrick.
Yeah. So he takes 3 or 2 from that, targeting it.
He takes 3, but Patrick's dead. He took 4
From
off.
the thing, yeah.
Yeah, Patrick talking about how triggered he is.
Yeah, you don't keep any of the progress you make in the beta? That's good to know. I'll play casually just to try it out, see if I'd want to go in the long one. Because that would suck to just grind it out and then just be like, oh. I mean, if it's a fun game, it's probably worth grinding it out again, right?
Yeah. Still a little bit disappointing though.
Mm-hmm. I just want to play Hearthstone. I was having fun playing it this afternoon. Standard is fun.
You're just trying to do another Hearthstone stream this week, maybe?
Thursday might. I think I have a meeting I have to do for the lobster on Thursday.
Okay.
But
Let me know if you're free.
Sure.
I'm busy Wednesday, unfortunately.
Maybe I can do Tuesday.
Tuesday, I'd be gone by 5 though.
That's fine.
Okay.
Day streams are best for weekdays.
Yeah.
They're no problem for me. And maybe I don't know if we'll stream or if we'll do recorded videos. I'll think about it. The stream one is fun. Also, we had the weird audio issues. I was listening to it. It's this mic, so I'm going to use number 3 next time and 5.
Good.
But Fartington.
Thanks for showing up, bud.
And dropping some Franker Z's in chat.
Patrick says, let the record show.
That one guy is here. Thank you so much for the follow. We really appreciate it. Welcome, that one guy's here to the goddamn table. Why don't you go open yourself up a Lurgoy for something?
Or like,
It's going to get worse and worse each time. What did Patrick say? Let the record show.
Because of the way triggers stacked out or something, they missed some triggers, and Patrick should have won that game.
Neonate on the turn 1 again. He's coming in for 1, taking him down to 19.
Oh, Patrick is a cheater. Always having one of his 8-1 drops.
That son of a bitch.
And a red source to go with him.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
Yep. He's going to follow it up with it. Nope. He was going to do an Olivia Bloodstorm, but he's like, no, I'm just going to drop another one of this duress to take apart your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Judgy, did you meet your donation goal for the audio equipment? We have not hit that yet. We're pretty far away, but our Patreon just cashed out, so we'll get a big chunk of that goes to it.
Nice.
And it's an American, so
Even
it
more.
gets even better for us. So he took a Fiery Impulse with the duress, which makes sense. Burns now playing with his hand open.
Yeah, so Patrick doesn't have to waste time writing stuff down.
It's also nice for us.
Yeah, so the
What's
magnetic
that on the
insight.
far left?
It's a Goblin Dark Dwellers. It's the buy box promo.
Mm-hmm. Olivia's Bloodsworn. Give it haste. Coming in for 3. Taking it down to 16.
Yep. Patrick telling Bryn to go.
Hey, Elaki, how's it going? Tapping a red. Doing that Magmatic Insight. Getting rid of a Shivan Reef, because he don't need that shit no more. Took down on the thing in the ice.
Yep.
The ice is melting. Draws 2. Draws...
Mountain of Fire Temper, I believe.
Yep. He plays an island, and he... What's he going to do? He's going to... Do a Tormenting Voice. Magnetic Insight,
yeah.
yep. Getting rid of a land. Drawing
Some
a...
more cards.
Ice continues to melt. Draws 2. Picks up a Fiery Axe, and another thing in the ice.
I think he's hoping to put Patrick in a position where Patrick commits a little bit more to the board than he needs to.
Yes, and then he can just pop it.
Make
and-
Patrick impatient to close out the game so he doesn't... He wants Patrick to have enough guys that he gets by the thing in the ice, and Patrick wants to put out guys so he doesn't just get blown out by a Fall of the Titans.
Yes. It's down to 13. He's dropping Sinister Concoction, which seems actually
Really good, yeah.
really good here. I mean, he has no black mana open, so if Bryn wants to pull the trigger on that flip, now's the time to do it, right?
Yep.
So he can at least slow Patrick down quite a bit. A Burn Within? Is he running stuff like that?
I don't think it's Burn Within.
I don't think so. Oh no, it's Fall of the Titans, I think. I just saw what looked like a white chest, and I'm like, there's a shirtless vampire on that card.
Yeah. Patrick says, look at that chat, that's why he played Concoction over Lightning Axe. Which is fair. I guess.
It is. Also, his deck inherently has some good synergy with the discarding a card to the Sinister Concoction.
Also Lightning Axe, but...
Yeah. Tormenting Voice.
Yep.
Getting rid of Fire Axe.
Fire Temper.
And this is all during
Temper's going to Patrick's face.
Yeah.
And he's going to make Patrick pick up all his stuff.
Yeah, really slows it down.
Including that Concoction has bad times from Patrick.
Draws 2 from the Tormenting Voice. Comes in for 7.
Patrick 13.
13 all. Is that Incorrigible Youth? Yeah, it is. All those kids sitting on the rooftop like little pricks. Cracking it off. He's going to bring in the Incorrigible Youth this turn, I think.
Yeah.
That hitting for 4 is better than...
Patrick says he pays one that goes to 9.
Goes to 9, okay.
You missed the 3 off the Fire Temper, I think.
Yes. Look at me. Incorrigible Youth coming in for
Doing
4.
exactly what you said.
Both at 9.
Yep. That's what it sounds like.
Interested to see where this goes here from Bryn's side. I like that play of his of the Fall of the Titans for 0 into a manageable Fall of the Titans.
Yep.
Yes, Game Day Youth. We got another thing in the ice, but it's all frozen up. All right, so we're gonna see probably a puke out of vampires here.
So
Or-
Patrick, there's a very real threat of Bryn just flipping his
Thing again.
thing again. Which I guess, like... Ooh, close, Super. Very close.
It's a $4 million jackpot now. That's gigantic. Game Day was great on our end. We streamed for 12 hours, and it was tons of fun.
Game day yesterday, I worked all day and then came and streamed for a bit. Did not participate in game day yesterday. I won game day today though, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, Game Day. Right, Magic. I was thinking of International Tabletop Day. I'm a dum-dum. My brain is fried still from...
It's fun. It's much more important to you than the
Yeah, than Game Day.
Magic game day.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the mat.
Yep.
Which I was using as a mouse pad.
That's fine. They're great for that.
What deck did you...
I played black-white, creatureless control.
Yeah, we hope to see it next, so...
Yeah, I'll probably run a few games with it
Yeah, it'll be
before we
Bloodsworn.
sign off.
Comes in for 6.
Oh, that's some Be careful what you're
Max?
saying there, Bart Fartington. Thank you.
So he looks like he just took 2 off that.
Yep.
See you, Sea Otter. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
It's melting. And you pinged him for 1, right?
Yep. Playing Nate.
Okay. Interested to see what line Patrick's going to go here because that, as you said, he doesn't want to put too much on the board. Otherwise,
I mean, like, if he's just playing creatures from his hand, it's not that big of a deal. Because it's just a tempo swing. Because Brent's going to play that stuff anyway. He also wants to be able to handle the thing in the ace when it flips, which is the really scary for him here being really scary thing for him here being an 8.
Yeah.
Like a swing from the thing in the ace or the Awoken Horror, and that's
and there's still
like the game.
The Dank Dwellers, the Dark Dwellers is actually the more proper name, but they're still hovering over there.
No, I'm pretty sure they're Dank Dwellers.
Yeah. Patrick's thinking if he wants to swing in.
Shut up.
What did he say?
It's like, what care I for madness?
It's Avacyn's on.
Avacyn's Judgment.
Yeah.
He's gonna deal 2 damage, split how he chooses, which is gonna be like 1 to Patrick, 1 to his guy.
Yeah. And he sacked it in response
Yep,
to
scry another
card.
Neonate. Hopefully he drew like a good vampire.
Thanks for coming out, Ben.
Yeah, thanks for showing up. I'll see you later. No, I think we're gonna want to have me against Patrick for the next round too, because the matchup between Brent and I is god awful.
Oh yeah, sure.
Game 1, like he's playing 6 creatures, I'm playing 0.
Oh jeez.
And we just sit there and like look at the removal spells and we're like, go. Anime man, like kill it.
Amazing. That's Colgan's command.
Yep.
What modes is he doing? He's probably returning a creature.
Yep, Colgan's command is 3 mana. It's going to choose 2 modes from among target player discards a card, turn a creature card from your guard to your hand. Deal 2 damage to a creature player or destroy an artifact. Radiant Flames. Get the
Thing in the ice is awoken.
Bryn pointing out helpfully. Don't worry, Patrick. It doesn't kill your guy. Yeah, Bryn clean that one up rather handily.
Alright, so Bryn takes it.
Yep.
So we'll go to you and Patrick.
Sure.
Cool. Here, we can just leave the screen on, but I'll switch spots with you.
Yeah.
You can just turn both off. The chat adores vampires.
That's great.
All right, so yeah, you're gonna face Travis.
Sure. I'll stay on the same time. Well,
Sounds great.
I didn't win because I didn't draw any Georgers.
Yes.
Travis is white black control.
Oh, Georgie.
Hello, Bryn.
So I should have died that second game because I should have taken 2
Oh.
Underbreak region triggers. I forgot it's not just when it's targeted. It's whenever I target any dragon.
Oh,
So
jeez.
they both would have hit me and just killed
Oh,
me.
okay. So,
But, game 3 though was I had it way clear.
so what Bryn is saying in that one game, Thunderbreak region is whenever you target a dragon.
So it should have triggered twice,
Yeah, so you would have taken 8.
and I would have taken 6 and
Oh yeah,
died.
12. Yeah.
So like would have played it out differently. Would have attacked first and forced the block, or if he didn't block, then just kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been a different game. Although Patrick did still have lethal in hand.
Yeah.
He had a fiery temper, so if I targeted one, I died, and if I didn't, he attacked me with it and I died. So
So this is Travis has a white black control.
yeah, it has no creatures in it,
Exciting.
which is cool.
And he wins by.
Usually
mana
with Gideon.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Gideon's really good for that. Although there is a Sorin And he does have 2 copies of Ob Nixilis as well.
Sick. Well, this is like, this is gonna be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, it's I wouldn't want to watch it play against my deck because we're just both going to sit there and see if I can draw a fireball before he kills me.
That's what he said. He said,
It's pretty
I
boring.
recommend doing me against Patrick because...
like when you're playing it, it's kind of interesting because you sit there and you're sort of trying to figure out how to deal with your opponent's threats in the most efficient way, and we're both doing that.
Yeah.
But for someone watching from the outside, it's intensely boring.
Yeah.
We're going to sit there and do a whole lot of nothing.
And so, Travis is, Patrick is asking if anyone in chat was asking why those incorrigible youths, they were full art. That's amazing. And then we got he's bringing in the Anguished Unmaking promo that he got today.
That's a fair choice.
Yeah.
Anguished Unmaking is probably a bad card here.
Yeah.
But it is a very, very broad answer. It will solve anything, but obviously at a price. Sometimes 3 is
They're
much
coming
more
to-
than you can afford.
I'm sorry, Detroit, but they're
We need
coming
the
in.
Anguish Unmaking playing that, so he can play his Anguish Unmaking deck with his Anguish Unmaking play.
Yeah,
All right.
They also said, I hope they didn't poop on it. But I see what you mean. The 3 damage, especially against the 3 life loss against Patrick.
Sometimes it's 4 because in order to make your black mana, you have to take pain off of a Kolaghan, or not
Kolios.
Caves of Koilos.
Yeah. Oh, this camera is actually doing some weird stuff that I need to fix. So, there we go. That was weird.
Yeah, Gideon and Sorin do seem really good. I think the full set of Sorin might not be the best choice, but 2 or 3 I think is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
It's
what,
very
7 or 8?
he costs 6,
Oh.
but and he can kill a guy when he comes into play.
Mhm.
So I didn't see what Travis had, but it looked like there were 2 lands and a removal spell. So I think that's a keep.
Bringing the Smolder
From all the very limited testing we did on that deck, any hand that had 2 lands that could produce colored mana and a removal spell you could cast off of said 2 lands was a good one.
Yeah. Shambling Vent, Air Falconwrath. He's I wonder if he's going to try to live that Incorrigible Youth dream. Yeah, he has it in the hand.
Nice.
He's going to be swinging in for 7. But then again, it's dead. What removal spell is that one? That's
Grasp of Darkness.
Grasp of Darkness.
It's just the Scars of Mirrodin one,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever Mirrodin set that was from. I'm pretty sure it's Scars.
Another Air Falconwrath. He's bringing a Sinister Concoction,
Which will not do anything.
Absolutely useless.
He does make some tokens, but if your opponent wants to trade 2 cards for one of your 2/2 night tokens, then you're probably winning the game already.
Yeah. So it's a Declaration in Stone on the Air Falconwrath. So Patrick gets a 2/2 Clue token. Not a 2/2
Clue- or
Clue
just
token.
a- just-
2/2 Clue token.
Beat you for 2!
Yeah, just a Clue token that he can pay to sacrifice and draw a card. Another fucking Air Falconwrath. What is this?
I don't
Justin,
know.
you give love a bad name. Oh, you know it. So the Air Patrick is adamant about living this incorrigible youth.
I mean, it's not really the dream anymore because it's not turn 3.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna die too. The deck is basically just removal spells and planeswalkers. That's pretty much all that's in there.
So he essentially just ate, like, cause of the 3 Air Falconwrath, he just basically ate 1 attack to remove the 3rd one.
Yeah, it is always best to kill things whenever you can, even if it costs you some life.
And Olivia Bloodsworn, he pays the red mana to give it haste. And at 5-drop, we got some Ob Nixilis, and he kills that
Just
thing.
gonna -3 to kill it.
Man, Travis's deck seems...
No, it does.
fun.
It seems really good. Most of the games he lost today were.
So he dealt 2 to Ob and brought back the Air Falconwrath. So that'll be the 4th Air Falconwrath Travis is going to have to deal with this game. He is going to bring out Gideon.
Squidian. He's really good.
And he brings in a 2/2 night token.
Yep.
Seems good. Yeah, Bon
No,
Jovi.
I did not know that this Gideon becomes indestructible when he becomes a guy.
Oh yeah.
Like I already thought it was a good card, but you can't kill that.
No.
Like ever.
Curious to see how it does against Bank.
I imagine it has a fairly decent matchup against Bad Company. It is playing like 4 main deck Languishes.
Another Declaration Stone for another 2/2 Clue token.
The Clue tokens are a lot less of a drawback than I thought they were
Mhm.
when we were putting the deck together, because it seems sort of like your opponent's going to have infinite time to make their guys and draw extra cards or whatever, because you're not usually putting on a whole lot of pressure. But they have to sacrifice their own pressure to do it.
So it looks like he is planning on killing
The Shambling Vent. That's not a bad choice. If your opponent gets a Shambling Vent online, you're gonna have a hard time winning.
He goes 17. He lost 1 due to activating the Sinister Concoction. Air Falconwrath 4th in the game. Incorrigible Youth. He's coming in a Gideon for 4. That's gonna be chumped by that knight. But that Air Falconwrath, that's all he wanted. He was trying to keep him off of that.
Read the bones.
Goes to 13. Frodo, when are you guys gonna do a Q&A? We'll do a Q&A just whenever. You can ask us questions, and if we have time, we can answer them. Patrick is now reminiscing about the time he played Air Falconwrath.
Oh, yeah, of course he is.
What sleeves is Travis using?
Sleeves. I think he's using like the the Super Series Reds from KMC.
Man, I wish KFC made sleeves.
They'd be so greasy and slippery. It would be really hard to play with.
And Travis just rebutted with, "Do you remember that time I killed your Air Falconwrath?" Just greasy sleeves.
Yes. Oh.
He has Secure the Waist. He's coming in for Gideon. Another chump. That's a never-ending chump train.
It is.
Drana, that seems good here.
Drana does seem pretty good.
And he's going to crack a clue because he has no cards in hand and 2 mana open.
Yeah. It looks like Travis does have another Anguished Unmaking.
He does. And a Secure the Waist as well. When we were putting the decks together, we were trying to figure out what sort of colorless lands we could afford to play, and it was mostly Blighted Fens, but we ended up deciding on playing 2 Westvale Abbeys because if you can cast end of turn, Secure the Waste for 5 or greater, and then untap and play your Westvale Abbey, and before your opponent gets a chance to do anything, you can make the guy. Yeah.
And a lot of decks just can't kill that.
I think Patrick said he wasn't at 17. I didn't know what he said, so I'm going to have to just pay attention to when they...
Yeah. Well, if Travis starts killing him, I think
we'll hear.
It's not going to matter what Patrick's life total is. Not really.
He's
just going to let him... Oh, he's going to minus it, hey? Okay.
Yeah,
I guess he's got the Secure the Waste. That's a fair choice.
Yeah.
Plus, he can attack into Drana this turn.
I missed that life again. I would have just put him at 15, but Never-ending Circle of Pain. Another Sinister Concoction. Goes to 6. And a turn, flashing a bunch of...
Make 6 2/2s.
Five 2/2 soldiers.
Yeah, 5 2/2s. It's a lot of damage. Doesn't look like he quite has enough to force Patrick's hand here.
Yeah, I'm just interested to see what Patrick's life is. We see if he's actually in some sort of a scary pickle. Another Gideon?
Oh yeah, no, he definitely is then. That's he's gonna make the second emblem. So those guys are 3/3s and a 4/4.
Crack the clue. Finds a land, I think.
Probably die.
He's at 12. He will die.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Nope, wrong side. And Patrick also, he did the threat in emote on Hearthstone and said, next time you won't get as many things to kill my Air Falconwrath.
I think that's probably false.
What are you guys using to commentate, or what monitor screen are you using to watch gameplay? We're using a monitor screen in front of us that is connected via webcam to our living room. We have a webcam in front of us. We are commentating through a soundboard over here, and we're watching via a program called OBS. That's the quick and dirty explanation. Actually, the dirty one is I also have sex with the equipment, but let's not worry about that right now. It's not gonna go.
Just gonna go home now.
He's just you don't even let go with Travis. You just walk. I have to think about
I'm
things.
out.
Yeah, Travis's deck seems very fun.
Yeah, it did look like it was an enjoyable deck to play. That the Goggles deck is very draw dependent.
He's bringing in 2 duresses. That makes sense. He didn't show us what he was taking out. At least I missed it.
Yeah, I watched Travis play a mirrored match with this deck.
Yeah.
Or not quite a mirror match. The guy was playing like red-white control.
Mm-hmm.
And Travis's sideboard is just like duresses and like the Battle for Zendikar one, Transgress the Mind. I watched him between turn 1 and turn 5. He just took a card from the guy's hand every turn.
Jeez.
It's just like, oh, you can play that next turn. Like, okay, let's pull that out.
How long is your wire connected to the outside? I'm actually curious about that too. Whenever I mess with long cords with anything related to streaming, there are problems. We're using a 36-foot cable, I think. I can log into my Amazon and find out. Your account. What's my name? My orders. It was 32 foot, a 30-foot too long USB cable. It was only 16 bucks. It's a good purchase. I'm probably going to buy another one. It is an USB. Cards like Deadweight and Language would be good for Travis. I don't understand. He actually took out the duresses.
Yeah, the duresses came out.
He brought in an ultimate price and 2 Kalitas. We got a Neonate. Shambling Vent, go. Hits for 1. He's down to 19. That's okay. Travis doesn't care. He'll take a few punches.
Not really. Especially not if Patrick doesn't have a guy this turn. That's well worth.
Hey Justin, here's a video I want to share with everyone. It's an Android app that does image recognition and automatic card pricing and dumps the price list into an Excel or other formats. This video has sound, but it can be muted. Awesome, 1 second. We're actually looking for something like this to help us with streaming, so thank you for that, Elaki. Did he hit again for 1, I think, that we missed?
Yes.
Because Drana's out. I love that Plains.
The Buttery Paradise.
Buttery Paradise? Does it look like butter and mashed potatoes?
It just looks like butter. Butter and potatoes. There it is, yeah.
Immolating Glare.
That card is really strong. It's one of the few cards that cost 2 and just kills a guy.
First Drana was replaced with a second Drana. She came out of the void and said, "I'm not done with you yet!" He's that Neonate's. What's the first part of the...
Kalitas.
Patrick was saying yesterday that this was the card that just hosed him. Kalitas.
Mm-hmm. No, it is very hard to beat an active Kalitas.
Look at his Bloodthorn. Is it haste?
Mm-hmm.
Came in for a fuck ton of damage. So he takes 2 off that,
That
goes
is a
to
lot
15.
of damage.
And he's going to take 3, he's going to take 5 and go to 10.
Yeah, it is a risky play. I can only imagine he doesn't have something better. He's got an Anguished Unmaking, but that doesn't really play very well with the Kalitas.
No.
Looks like maybe a Declaration in Stone. He's got some sort of white cards.
Patrick confirmed with Travis that these are vampires.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I think Travis needed to hit a Languish there.
Travis is going in and being like, you might as well swing. For all intents and purposes, these creatures are unblockable to you. Which is
they're not entirely. The Neonate is blockable if he animates his Shambling Vent. But yeah, I think that's probably for the best.
Gains 3 life.
Another Forsaken Sanctuary.
Passes. Our 32-foot cables connected from our computer into a Logitech C920 webcam. I can fall asleep to the sound of someone. It's like being on the ocean.
Some people cannot.
Some people just hate it.
I think those are the type of people who play ARAC.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah, they're just, get the cards! Like Lady Macbeth.
Oh,
Yeah.
as long as you have no cards in your hand, you can't flick them.
So he's going to get rid of, he's going to take 3 off this.
Yeah, but he would have taken 3 off the Drana anyway.
Yes,
so.
and then a lot more.
And then
from
more
it. So
off,
he's going to take
off the other guys.
3, he's going to take 6, he's going 4.
Yeah. Things are not looking good. Just making sure that the Drana is exiled.
Yeah, you can go to every stream and odds are they're using a C920. Late to the table is 100% correct. We have a few junk cameras that we use for pickups, but generally for the stuff that we want to actually show and look good, we use a C920.
He needs to kill that Bloodsworn.
Yeah, he's going up.
Ooh, Kolaghan's Command. That's a good magic card.
She has a 5. So it looks like, unless he has some removal, which he probably does because he's white black control.
Yeah, he's got to kill the Bloodsworn in response to the Drana coming into play, otherwise it'll have haste.
Yeah.
Or not, that's cool too. I think it's really
Yeah,
not.
there, that hasn't resolved yet.
Okay.
Just asking. Yeah, it's floating above the
Yeah,
table on
'cause
stack.
he
It
does,
hasn't officially resolved. It has haste.
Okay.
Moving to combat. Maybe he has a fog hidden in his pocket. Combat has begun. So he has to kill 2 things to not die here. He has to kill the Drana for sure. I mean, you can activate the...
He can't block anything. The
That's
Nates,
true.
Nates
That's true.
have
Build a menace and
Nates
then
have
build a
menace.
flying.
Yeah, Patrick does have a fiery temper in his hand, so he can just
Yeah, he's
cast
dead.
it.
He just
Okay.
goes oopsie.
No, Kalitas followed up by no removal is not as good
No,
as that
it
card
won't be.
can be.
Yeah. All right. So I feel like Travis on the play is good for him
Oh yeah,
because he won't be the one making the first attack, obviously, but
No.
not having the first attack be on turn 2 for the game, right?
yeah. No, that is always helpful.
Yes, Relate to the Table is saying is 100% correct. It's going to take you a lot of time to figure out how to get your stream right, but don't let that discourage you. I think our first streams were absolute garbage, but we used them as learning experiences, and now we're pretty happy with the quality that we put out there. Speaking of, I'm actually going to increase the quality of the video we have right now because I can do that. Because I'm in control!
He's gone mad with power.
Someone stop him!
Vampires and lands. That seems good. Yeah, Travis has lands and a Secure the Wastes.
Yeah.
That is not good.
This is the one we used. This is the one we used for this one. This is Amazon.ca, but because we are in Canada,
Kanata.
it works well. We had a few glitches that were kind of weird on one of our streams, but I just gave it a stern talking to, and it started to fly right. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who came out. This is probably going to be our last game right here. This is going to be the end of it, but Coming in for 1, go to 19.
Yeah, it always feels really bad to waste removal on that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Also feels bad to die to damage though. So
Mhm. Goes to 18. Yeah, like poking for 1 every turn really adds up.
it does.
It adds up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then higher, right? Which cable is which? It is 1 cable. It is. Guys, who would win, Kolaghan or Ojutai? Are we talking from a Vorthos perspective? Because ultimate price, that sucks. He's gonna think about sacrificing. So, who would win, Kolaghan or Ojutai? I mean, I think Ojutai would win because he's blue, and blue always finds a way to win.
I don't know. The Kolaghan hit really fast and really hard.
They did. It sucks that Dragonlord Kolaghan is the one that's kind of like the least playable. I'd love to play him as a commander, but his ability is
Yeah,
pretty useless. It's coming in.
yeah. I'm not sure how you make that work.
Our life total's alright.
It does give everything haste though.
Yeah, Neonate's even Declaration and Stoneproof, it seems. That would be great. Helliger's Rider, is the thicker one for the webcam or the smaller jacket for the webcam? The thicker one is for the webcam because that is the female end of the cable, and the smaller one is the male end of the cable. The male will go into the female part of your computer, female port of your computer, not part of your computer. Don't have sex with your computer.
Yeah, I mean, like, not that we're here to judge you, but
He's securing the wastes, and it looks like he's going to Sinister Concoction.
he's gonna kill one of them.
Yeah, and he's probably going to put a plain Incorrigible Youths.
All right, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That seems good.
He loses 3 life, goes to 14. Goes to 17. Yes. Incorrigible Youths are back. Hardcast. He's at 9. Hardcast and Incorrigible Youths just seems inefficient at this point.
I mean, like, he doesn't really have a better choice, right? Like, I guess he could sacrifice Nate to cast it for its madness and draw a new card and hope that he could play another vampire.
Has a Fiery Temper in hand. Neonate. Move to combat. I think we're going to see an Immolating Glare on the
Yeah.
Incorrigible Youth.
Agreed.
Oh, through the
To
slaughter.
the slaughter. So we're gonna see he's gonna eat the Nate that's not in combat. Then Travis is gonna
Immolating Glare.
immolate and glare the guy and block the other Nate.
Yeah,
Wipe up the board pretty nice.
yeah, that was well played. That poor little lamb gets fucked by this big monster. Nondescript, don't really know what it is, but rest in peace, lamb.
Card also solves Gideon,
It does.
which is a very important thing for this deck because there are not that many ways to beat one.
Incorrigible Youth is actually technically exiled, but
Which one?
from the Immolating Glare? That
Oh,
exile-
immolating
it
glare just
destroys?
destroys it. Yeah.
Not bad.
Travis is gonna come in for 1
Gideon,
and make a Squidian.
drop down a knight. What are we going to see here from Patrick's side? Olivia. Mobilized for war.
That is one of the most awkward
Names.
names
Yep.
I've seen in a while.
He's got a Fiery Temper in hand that he was showing us with glee and excitement.
Yep. He is gonna have to blow up something here.
Ooh, Quarantine.
Sure.
Yeah.
That seems good.
Yeah, it's gone. down.
Olivia down.
Gonna come in for 3. 13. Yeah,
Make
so we're
another
getting
guy.
another knight. And now it seems it's shifted back over to Travis. Because Travis, I mean, Patrick needs the early game, right?
Patrick
'Cause
does need to
Travis
win the
just
game early.
controls. Got a Drana, which I don't know is gonna last.
He's got a bladed fen, so he can just kill it on board.
Yep.
Which is probably what's gonna happen here. Yep.
Yep.
No, Blighted Fen is a really cool card for control decks because it lets you play extra lands in your deck without actually hurting yourself.
Kills one of those. Comes in for 5 again.
Travis is probably just going to
Plus
+1
the
Gideon. And
yeah, and then close it out.
oh, Gideon's dead. Okay.
Yeah.
To make an emblem, and that works too.
That's it. Travis takes it.
Yeah. I think this Vampires deck does very poorly against Bant Company and humans.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it hasn't been posting many results or anything like that. There have not really been any black-red aggro decks. There haven't really been many aggro decks at all. But I think though this is probably just going to +1 Gideon. And
yeah, and then close it out.
oh, Gideon's dead. Okay.
Yeah.
To make an emblem, and that works too.
That's it. Travis takes it.
Yeah. I think this Vampires deck does very poorly against Bant Company and humans.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it hasn't been posting many results or anything like that. There have not really been any black-red aggro decks. There haven't really been many aggro decks at all. But I think the white-black control does all right against them.
Mm-hmm.
Just it has so much removal.
Any budget other ways to connect the webcam to a tripod? If you have just a regular tripod, you can. What we did in the early days is we had the tripod at the end of the table tilted down. You won't get as good of an image.
What are they saying about the boner garage?
Nothing. You won't get as good of an image from the webcam. But when we first started streaming, we tried to hang it from our roof. That was a bad idea. My advice is just try things out and see what works. Just experiment. That's what we did when we started.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end of our stream.
Seems to me.
Thank you guys so much for coming out and joining us for this last for this night of magic.
It was magical.
We did some Peasant Cube draft, and we also then closed out with just two matches of standard. You guys.
Jareth, the deck curves out at 4 mana. I'm not adding a 6-drop.
There's a 3-costed Chandra that is also in standard.
I'm not playing that bad card. I agree with Hilarious Rider.
Thank you, Master Jareth. I'm actually really good at constructed magic. I'm just bad at limited.
He's bad at a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to go into that now. We don't have time. We'll all die before we're finished the list.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we'll be back for more magic next Sunday. If people have any sort of
suggestion
formats they want to play, let us know.
But don't say Legacy because we're not playing that garbage.
Yeah, because the only stuff that we can put together is like Burn and like Rug Delver.
What? No, we'll ask Ben to come and they'll have all kinds of legacy decks. Like
Ben does own a lot of stuff.
Yes, and we also play board games on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And one day this week, Travis and I are probably going to be playing a bit more Hearthstone.
Yeah, you can give that a shot. Oh yeah, and for the board games, they're not just stuff like. Actually, they're never stuff like Monopoly and Sorry and stuff. They're like cool board games.
Yes, they're
adult board
they're
games.
referred to as designer board games.
European board games.
The European board
They're
games.
uncircumcised.
I would like to watch you guys stream Monopoly. I think that would be hilarious.
Our chat has been requesting for a while.
Yeah, let's get six people in here and play a big game of Monopoly.
Judgy, what about Candy Cane Lane?
Candyland.
Candyland, excuse me, Candy Cane Lane. That's where we fucking live.
You guys live in the same house? Patrick and I do.
Yeah, so
And
we have
Send
sex.
Help.
Thank God I don't.
I have to
live
drive
here.
like a whole 15 minutes to get here. It's rough.
Justin hates Munchkin.
I do hate Munchkin.
I hate Munchkin
fair.
when you're playing with a couple.
Oh,
Because they're always like, oh yeah, okay, I'll help you for like less than what that guy was doing, and
Yeah,
now I
it's-
lose.
it's the
Okay,
worst.
good, but you won, so
I
that's
actually
fine.
generally hate playing games with couples because
Yeah, agreed.
you have to play against 2 people as opposed to. No, you have to play against like one amorphous blob of people.
Yeah.
No, you get like, if you have an uncompetitive gamer couple, you just get your super competitive friend to come, and then you guys team up and crush them.
Oh, I'll get him to come already.
Make sure they have no fun.
Yeah. But I'm pretty good at board games.
You are.
Humble brag.
Not even humble.
That wasn't even
Just a brag.
Yeah. It literally came out of nowhere. I just said I'm good at board games. and I'll crush anyone.
That's not out of nowhere. This is a board
Um,
game stream usually.
The Valentine's Day stream, so you're saying you hated that? Well, look at it like this. It was 2 couples and me playing board games together on Valentine's Day. Now that was fun. You guys...
Patrick is your couple.
Because Patrick and I actually hate each other.
What are you doing?
He's humping something.
I'm doing wall squats.
You guys have a great night. We'll be back Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. for some board game fun. You guys rule. Thank you so much for coming out. And as always, GG's.
Yeah, 5 hours.